It's showtime.
You're listening to a Cult Talk Network podcast.
Welcome everyone to the Cult Talk Net Cultober Halloween special. It's our annual special watch along, and this year for Cultober we're doing Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
Oh no!
And if you were listening to, well, I'll give Tyler this. If you listened to our argument on Halloween Tree,
Yep.
But when this was coming out,
Right.
Tyler was right.
Yep. Correct.
There we go. It's on
But
record.
I'll make sure I clip this, put this on Instagram. This is the teaser for the
Tyler
for
was
the-
right.
TikTok short.
Yep. TikTok short.
I think we also decided it'd be best for it to come out the same day as Sundown, so it releases on Halloween.
That's fine.
So Tyler was right, but we said we'll move it still.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense.
So it was right but pointless.
Supposedly. This is a point we discussed long ago, and it was fine with everyone. But
I don't think so.
It's like the typical
Also, this-
redneck trailing off thing.
I also had to start recording all of our meetings.
I'm sure Tyler.
We need to get a
Tyler
stenographer.
said that we all did, but
We need to get a stenographer.
A
is all I'm
full-time
saying.
stenographer?
Yeah, hire one of those.
Okay.
See-
With all the money we'd be bringing in with all these podcasts.
Yeah.
Please subscribe.
Yeah, please subscribe.
so we can hire us tonight.
We are just sinking money into this boat. Let's just do whatever you can.
And we do it for you.
Yeah, we do it for you. Yeah, this
I
really is
am
a
really,
passion project.
really tired of taking notes for all these guys. It's really hard to keep them all straight.
And we're
Please
tired of trying to
subscribe.
decipher them.
Yeah.
Subscribe. Please subscribe. If not for you, for me. Okay, I'm done now.
So Ben,
Jesus.
we already said it. We were here for Beetlejuice. I don't know why it's called you out. I was about to tell them why we're here.
We're here for Beetlejuice.
Michael's just
But
like, get
Tyler
away
already
from
did
this.
Yep.
Get away from whatever's going on over here. Ben, bring us out of this.
Ben, help.
Ben, get us out of here.
Ben, silence her. Let's get it.
She's your woman. Get her control.
Ben, have you enjoyed Cultober? You've been on every episode of Cultober.
I have. It's been a long ass ride, and I don't like any of you.
What was your least favorite part?
All of us?
Well, as of recording, we still have one more Cult of Campbell episode to go.
Two
so
more.
I'm not-
Two more.
Two more. So I'm not going to judge that yet. That can get pretty stinky.
Yeah.
Priest. Yeah. That's,
Yeah. You shockingly missed the only two good episodes. You got stuck on all the trash ones.
Well, then I shouldn't have missed them. I was supposed to be on all of them.
You didn't want to be on Maniac Cop 2. You refused to be on Maniac Cop 2.
That was not this year, was it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, me and Tyler.
Yeah, we had a whole conversation. We had a whole
Before
conversation.
we scheduled everything.
We had a whole conversation about
Because I didn't
everyone
know
was
it
like,
was
we're
part
not being on Maniac Cop 2.
Because I didn't know it was part of Cultober.
Earthstrip said he wasn't going to be on it.
Ursa, did you say that?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, Eric wouldn't be on it. And you guys missed the best Maniac Cop movie.
I mean, is it a big competition? Like,
I mean, the best is the best. I mean, it doesn't matter what the other ones are. I mean,
Yeah.
but we know how you feel about the Sharknado series too. They really found their stride after the first one.
yeah, I mean, there's 5 pretty good movies hit amongst that 6 movie franchise.
Oh.
You just gotta get past the first one.
Eric, you have a way to save us.
I do. So,
Stay tuned for Sharknado September next month. next year.
directed by.
Next year.
Hey, did you guys
You
hear
do that during
that?
Shark Week.
The guy at
Shark
Halloween
Week.
Tree.
Sharknado Week.
was Spock.
The guy at Halloween Tree was Spock.
Yeah, isn't that
That's
nuts?
crazy. Anyway,
Anyway,
Leonard Nimoy was in one of the Sharknado movies.
so let's dig into some of
Could
the
do that
behind
one.
the scenes stuff of Beetlejuice, the production of it. It was directed by Tim Burton.
really?
This is
Yeah.
right
Whoa.
before he went really 50-50.
Yeah. This is before he just wanted to hawk shit to Hot Topic.
Yeah, before Johnny Depp and everything.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Maybe not.
No, I think Johnny
Edward
Depp was still in. Yeah, Edward Scissorhands. I think
yeah,
Ed
that probably did come
Wood.
out before this.
Well, when did this come out?
This came out in '88.
Oh, okay. Nope. Beat out
So I guess, yeah.
Oh, did it? Okay.
Wow.
Be Ed Wood too. Ed Wood was 92. I
I
think.
didn't realize this movie was older than I was. I am.
It was released the year I was
Yeah,
born.
currently,
He was until all those lives from Halloween Tree.
I
add
know
up.
all those lives I gave up. Yeah. The screenplay,
Yep. Edward Scissorhands was 1990. Thought
90.
So.
Oh, yep.
Thought
That's the same year he did Crybaby. Johnny Depp, that is.
The single tier.
Oh, I
A
should.
single man.
Yeah. Anyway,
So the screenplay was written by Michael McDowell and Warren
you got one. You got one.
Scarron. Skaaren.
Scaring.
Scarron. Yeah, that
I'd
sounds
say
good.
scaring.
Now it also has a story by credit. So again, Michael McDowell and someone named Larry Wilson
Now, I remember watching like a behind the scenes thing about Beetlejuice where it was like supposed to be a totally different thing. Like it was Beetlejuice supposed to be like a little Indian guy.
Really?
He's supposed to be that guy that plays all the
The Oompa Loompas?
Yes,
Oh, I knew it. I knew when you said it.
he was going to be an Indian guy, and it was going to be a lot more about was it Saturn, where they're all from, the rings of Saturn, where like the earthworms are at, the rings of Saturn.
Saturn.
Yeah, like it was going to be a lot more ethereal and shit. Like I remember that being he was going to be not as explosively cartoony, as we more like subdued and like kind of creepy with the way he like. I remember watching something like that. I thought it was on the Blu-ray, but it's not on the Blu-ray, so I got to figure out where it was.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
What else you got for us?
Starring Alec Baldwin, Gina Davis, Jeffrey Jones.
To bleep that name out.
Is that Alec?
Uh-oh.
So I knew it was one of the bald ones for
Yeah.
sure.
Yep.
But yeah.
Is it Alex?
It's the one that
Oh,
shot
yeah.
the lady.
Yeah.
That's the one who's a murderous gun-toting bastard.
Oh,
Not to
no.
mention a complete
So,
psycho.
surprise, surprise. I know everyone's about to be shocked. I actually have seen Beetlejuice before, and I can't place Alec Baldwin.
Oh no, he's easily
I'm hard time with
forgettable.
it, too.
He's,
Yeah.
he's one of the main characters, but I always forget
Yeah.
he's in it.
I was
until I
surprised
get
by
to
the
it.
name. Yeah.
Yeah,
The husband.
he's plain white husband guy.
okay.
That's all he
Huh.
is.
Interesting.
You don't
Okay.
forget.
Catherine O'Hara, Winona Ryder, and Michael Keaton. I wonder
Oh.
who Michael Keaton plays.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What's our budget?
Our budget was 15 mil. Box office
Guesses.
guesses.
Oh,
for the box office?
15 million to
I've
make.
already saw.
15 million.
Cheater.
I'm gonna say 70 mil.
Okay.
I'm
Who
going to
else
say
has a guess?
100.
Bailey says 100 mil.
I'll say it doubled. 30, I guess.
30 mil.
At
I
least.
think I only made 30.
I'm gonna say probably like 60.
74.2 mil.
Ah.
Tyler was the closest.
Without going
He
over.
peaked. No,
Yeah.
I'm just.
I was gonna say 115 for some reason, but
anything else interesting? Probably not. Cinematography was done by Thomas E. Ackerman.
Ackerman. You got anything else interesting there? Who's the cinematographer?
Cinematographer. That was the cinematographer.
Yeah, okay.
The editor was Jane Kirsten.
Mm.
There we have it.
I love his work.
Yeah, me too. Great work. Yes.
Aren't they doing a Beetlejuice too?
they've
That
been.
has been a project that has been resurrected and died more times than
Yeah, I know they wanted to do Beetlejuice Goes Hawaii, and that was like always the original sequel.
Whiz,
Was
are you
Beetlejuice Goes Hawaii?
No, like he follows somebody on
I
there.
think we got.
Yeah.
Aloha.
You remember the cartoon?
Yeah, I love the cartoon.
I love the cartoon.
Yeah, I got
Cartoon was
the
great.
cartoon upstairs.
That was
got
my introduction.
Hocus Pocus
to
2
Beetlejuice.
coming out next month.
Wild, I
Being
know.
September. Yeah.
Wild.
Dang.
It's so wild that's coming out. Like it seems like there's not. I don't think it's gonna be good because it just seems like it's dropped on Disney Plus. Like it really does feel like they're just shitting it out on Disney Plus.
Is there a movie that hasn't been like touched since it came out? Like I am hard pressed to think of anything that hasn't just been like
I mean, I can think of
Bubba Hotep.
Yeah, Bubba Hotep.
I can think of a really good one that I just watched here recently, and that is Big Fish.
Big Fish hasn't.
That hasn't been well. That hasn't been out for very long.
Yeah.
Comparatively speaking.
Yeah.
Give it a second.
Because even Fox and the Hound got like a part 2 if you think of movies like that. and
Yeah,
stuff.
like
So
all
a
the
lot of-
Disney.
So a lot of like the Stephen King stuff, Shawshank Redemption, Green Mile didn't get touched.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jaws.
Jaws got touched.
Jaws
What are you
got
Oh,
talking
it
about?
didn't get rebooted. Yeah.
No.
You're
I'm sorry,
wishing
I
it
know
would, though.
Steven
Stand by me.
Spielberg's like Steven
Yeah,
Spielberg
Stand By
probably
Me.
said he'll never work with Universal if they reboot it, and that's why they not touched that. So he's got to die before they'll reboot Jaws.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
so
they still made terrible sequels.
who
Yeah, the second one's
makes the
pretty good.
rule
Second
on
one,
how
yeah.
long something has
Third
to be
one's
around
fun.
before
Fourth one's
you
pretty trash.
can
I like all
do a
four of them
remake,
now.
like a
Yeah.
reboot?
I like
don't-
three and four are fun.
Like,
at least.
what is the time frame that you can be around before you expect a reboot?
I guess a decade at least for it to
At
I mean,
equal
it
a
depends.
reboot.
I mean, they redid Point Break.
Did they? And they
Yeah.
rebooted
Yeah.
Cabin. Remember they did that Cabin Fever reboot like randomly.
Yeah, kind of.
Remember that?
I mean,
So
Big
that
Fish
was-
was in 2003, so is that?
So the
I don't know.
It's been almost.
what was
20
it?
years.
Cabin Fever.
Cabin Fever got rebooted because Eli Roth got the option to redo it without all the changes in the script that the studio wanted to make.
Hmm.
It was a pretty shitty reboot though.
It was pretty much exact. I mean, there
It
wasn't.
was so pointless.
Yep. He just got a chance to make his original script, and
Man,
so
that
he
was
was kind
so
of
fun.
hoping to relaunch it.
I remember Blair Witch got a reboot. That was weird.
When did Blair Witch get a reboot?
A couple years ago.
Yeah.
It's been really recent.
I actually want to see it because I hated the originals.
Was
were
it like
They could only
another
go up.
found footage type?
Yeah, it was. Found
yeah, but
footage.
they actually showed the witch.
Yeah, and it was
Like, it's
bigger
a
budget,
legit
obviously.
like creature horror film.
So what would a part 2 of Beetlejuice look like then? I guess.
non-existent.
Well, yeah.
So there are two movies that constantly get toted out for sequels that people are like, oh, it's coming. I'm like, it's never coming. This and Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Like, give it up.
Oh, yeah.
I think Chippendale's Rescue Rangers
Yeah,
was a good like
Even the writers
spiritual
said
sequel.
that. Yeah, that's what the
that was a
writers
good flick.
said.
You guys have seen that? That was a good flick.
I haven't seen it.
That's a good one. They
They
reference
made a
Roger
live
Rabbit.
action Chippendale.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
What was that?
It's like Roger Rabbit.
It just came out recently.
Just came out. It's like one of those like cartoons are real in the real world.
It's
and-
exactly like Roger
Roger
Rabbit.
yeah, they have all kinds of
Yeah,
they have all kinds of Roger Rabbit's actually in it.
yeah, it's exactly that universe.
Yeah.
So it's their spiritual
So it's
sequel
like a
to it.
Toontown and all that.
Yeah,
shit?
Yeah.
it's really good.
Wow, interesting.
Murder mystery or no drug mystery in this, right?
Drug mystery.
I think it's
or
a drug
something like
mystery.
that.
That sounds like a
Honestly,
fun Friday night.
The same writers that
Yeah,
did,
yeah, they were digifying people.
Same. I used to watch that all the time.
Yeah, it was
Same
a good
writers
flick.
of How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah,
one of my favorite
it's a pretty good
sitcoms.
flick. It's on Disney Plus. So if you guys have they're bootlegging people. They're stealing cartoons like toon characters, modifying them, then bootlegging them, like surgically modifying them.
It was supposed to get a theatrical release until the
should've.
pandemic.
It should have. It was a good movie.
Yeah, the pandemic stopped it.
It'll be one of those movies
See,
that
they-
get shot back on the theaters. I'm sure.
Instead of calling it bootlegging, they should have called it rebooting.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
So, as I like to do with these
redesigns.
As I like to do with these things when
Hard.
I can, I'm on mentalfloss.com, so we can thank them for this. 15 things you might not know about
Mental
Beetlejuice.
floss.
Mental
I'm
floss.
surprised he's on
You don't
BuzzFeed.
floss your mental?
Don't talk to me like that.
All right.
Wait, real quick,
Watch your
before we
mouth.
get into that, have we introduced to everyone who is here on
We're
the
all here.
podcast?
Hi.
Yeah, we're
Well, we also have an Anna, and we also have an Evan, who is the gorgeous person behind the amazing Cult Talks conspiracy artwork.
As you can see.
So
Yeah,
as
I
you
can
can see,
Yeah.
so yeah, just and
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, they can't see that he's over there not showered, smelly, has like the flies going on from Charlie Brown.
You can hear the flies.
You can
Hear
hear
the flies. Whoa.
Don't worry, we have
Yeah.
the fly sound effect.
We do. We got you. We got you on
Sometimes
live.
hard to hear him over like the thunderstorm up here. Wow. Whoa, crack of lightning. Right up.
Oh man, that terrified me.
Yep, it's midnight. You hear the bell tolling
Is that the
there.
bells from our Christmas episodes?
Yeah,
It's
they're
not.
belling
It
in.
sure is
Wow.
It's not.
Wow. And there's that damn fire roaring up again. Oh, jeez.
Next
Hang
thing you
on.
know, future Eric's gonna come stomping through.
Yeah, hang
Oh, my
on,
God.
yeah. Let me get this bucket of water and
So
throw it
anyway,
on the fire.
so just know there's like a paragraph with all of these. So if you feel I should read the paragraph, you let me know.
Hmm.
So number one, early drafts of the script were far less whimsical.
that makes sense.
What do you know about that, Tyler? It sounds like you already know.
I don't I like I said, I remember reading an interview with him where he was talking about how it wasn't going to be as like cartoony. It was going to be more dark, and like Beetlejuice was a Indian guy. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, so here, this is a
So I
short
know there was
paragraph.
major changes before Michael Keaton.
red demon that would like
Yeah.
the form of an Indian guy.
Yeah.
Like, hello, hi. Yeah, he was like a big red demon that would take a form of like an Indian guy. And I think the original movie was supposed to be set like in Hawaii as well. I thought that was like the original plan, and then they
Yes.
kind of switched it.
So screenwriter
maybe,
Michael McDowell's original script was far darker than the final script, which was rewritten by screenwriters Larry Wilson and Warren Sakarin. That's the one you struggled with.
Yep.
Originally, imagined
Sakarin.
Beetlejuice as a winged demon whose human form was that of a small Middle Eastern man, and
Okay.
his plan for the Deetsies, what's their last name?
Deets.
I can't remember. Was more about rape and murder than mischief and marriage.
Hell yeah.
Also,
Whoa.
the Maitland's car wash was far more gruesome.
Imagine that movie sells a lot less Hot Topic t-shirts.
Number two, an early draft offered a Maitland home for everyone. So I read this one a little bit earlier. Basically, because however it ends,
Yeah.
Instead, they all got shrunk down onto the models,
Oh, okay.
and they each got their own home, and they dressed it up how they wanted.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's fun.
So it was like the model house on that model plane.
Nice.
Huh.
Tim Burton.
Well, eating.
Yeah.
Tim Burton wanted Warren Sakarin to bring some playfulness and music to the script, which they did.
Yeah, they quite. Yeah.
So that's basically he tasked them with like, hey, can we get a song number or something?
Can we get a
Well, we
musical
do.
number just right here?
Who is Sammy Davis Jr.?
Sammy Davis Jr. I know who that is. What's the question?
Who is it? I don't know who that is.
Sammy Davis Jr. is a musician.
Is he?
Yeah.
Was Burton's first choice for Beetlejuice.
Oh.
Tim Burton reportedly wanted Rat Pack member Sammy Davis Jr.
Yeah.
Is that the?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then that's the
Who was 63 years old at the time to play
Wow.
Beetlejuice.
Nice.
That would have been such a different interpretation of Beetlejuice too.
Oh yeah.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
It'd be a little creepier somehow.
Well, I think the rape pretty much insinuates that.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah, good
that would
point.
immediately up the creep factor of it.
It won an Oscar.
Beetlejuice? did?
Beetlejuice.
Oh, really? I didn't know it was an Oscar winner.
Makeup artist V. Neal,
Oh,
Steve
cute.
Laporte, and Robert Short won the 1989 Academy Award for Best Makeup.
Nice.
That's good. This did have a lot of good makeup in it.
Did it
That's
as compared to bad makeup? What do you consider bad makeup in a film?
bad makeup in a film, like where you can.
What's one you can think of right off?
Makeup lines.
No, like a movie that had bad makeup.
How I got here.
That's fine.
Twilight. Twilight had really bad makeup.
Angelica Hudson was very nearly.
Hey, fuck you! I was on the makeup for how I got here.
That's you, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah, obviously.
I like Baldwin in here taking shots.
Who's
Yikes.
Angelica Hudson? She was very nearly Delia Dietz.
Ooh, she was almost Catherine O'Hara's character.
Gina Davis and Michael Keaton needed no convincing, so they were on board from the beginning.
I think Keaton had worked with Burton.
2 films, Batman and Batman Returns. Yeah.
Man.
So I actually
Netflix.
found something counter that said that Keaton at first didn't get it until he watched Tim Burton's Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Oh.
I forgot he did that movie.
Yeah, I always forget.
Me too.
That's always a weird one. I always forget that when I was Burton's filmography.
But also,
Me too.
this is Michael Keaton's favorite film.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
And he ad-libbed 90% of his lines.
Nice.
Oh,
Wow.
Beetlejuice was nearly called Scared Sheetless.
Oh, Jesus
that
Christ.
actually
I like
wasn't
that.
bad.
I think they used that for some of the taglines. I'm pretty sure. I think it might be in the trailer at some point.
You can probably find the taglines on IMDb, whoever wants to look that up. Beetlejuice was named after a
over there.
star,
Yep.
Beetlegeist.
Beetlegeist. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's only called what? Beetlejuice only appears in the opening credits, right? And the rest of the time it's Beetlegeist, right?
Yeah, but they still pronounce it Beetlejuice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's never written as Beetlejuice, what it is.
No.
right.
Yeah, it's only written as Beetlejuice in the opening credit. The rest of the time it's Beetlegeist. I remember it being something like that.
Deo, the song.
Dale.
We said Deo.
So it's
Oh, I thought Ben was going to
Damn,
do it.
you killed it, man.
You ruined it.
You killed the
I'm
bit.
sorry.
good. That was actually when the guy that played Ortho, when he died, that was played at his funeral.
Yeah, that's what I was just getting to.
Fuck you, I got it first.
Look at you go. That you ruined the song and then you steal my line.
I came in like a
Bit killer
wrecking
Frost over
ball.
here.
And now you're singing Miley Cyrus.
I'm gonna fuck this all the way up.
Beetlejuice is barely in his own movie.
Yeah, that is a crazy thing. There's like out of the entire hour and a half long runtime, there's very little Beetlejuice. overall.
17.5 minutes.
And he's not in it until like 20-minute mark.
You get the little teases and shit, but
Test audiences encouraged a happier ending for Beetlejuice.
Really?
Yeah.
For Beetlejuice.
yeah, he's a fun
Beetlejuice.
character. Yeah.
Yeah, people like him.
Yeah.
Well, that's clearly the direction the cartoon went.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, an earlier draft had him stuck in the Maitland's model town and plagued by sandworms.
That would suck.
Sandworm is something that's not in this movie enough either. I really like the
Arguably-
sandworms.
Yeah, they barely. show up at all.
Arguably, DMV's worse. DMV.
Yeah.
Well, he is
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
stuck in the Deets town, really. They didn't
Yeah.
really drop that much.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I'm with you. I feel like the sandworm was a bigger deal in like the show.
The show and the
cartoons.
Because they knew
merchandise.
to work on it.
Yeah.
And the merchandise. I have I have
yeah.
a lot of Beetlejuice merchandise, and there's a lot of sandworm
Sandworm
stuff in it. Yeah.
Iconography.
Of course, Beetlejuice inspired animated series.
A good animated series.
Yeah.
Good one, really good one.
Yeah.
Right up there with the Crypt Keeper's Tales and
That was a fun one.
the Addams Family cartoon.
And let me see when this was published.
I love the Addams
Okay,
Family one. That's good.
so this one's always fun. This article was published in 2018. And their last one is a Beetlejuice sequel is in the works. Again, no, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Guys, never.
Yeah.
I don't want
that
to
up.
happen, really.
Oh,
I was just
I don't
doing
want that to
research while you guys were talking about some other stuff, and all of the articles that are on there that I've found, like 90% of them say like around June 2025.
Lies.
Fucking
I believe
bother
when I
it.
see it. I believe when I see it.
How old
I-
is Keaton?
I feel like they're just going to shit it out on HBO Max or some
Really think
shit.
they're
That's
gonna
going.
put Michael Keaton on it?
Yeah, they'll probably
Yeah.
recast him.
Dwayne
Well,
Rock
everything
Johnson.
that I've seen on there
Dwayne Rock
too
Johnson.
also says that it's going to be Michael Keaton, Winona Ryder, and Johnny Depp as like the original cast.
But Johnny Depp wasn't in it.
Well,
They'll add him.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Johnny.
No.
All right.
Well, Tim Burton likes torturing Johnny, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that Sam Raimi, Bruce Campbell
Yeah,
relationship.
that
but-
dynamic right
just
there.
more A-list, you know?
Yeah.
I like to think that Winona put in a good word for
Arguably.
him.
Yeah.
Maybe.
to some, maybe.
Just a little
Some,
bit.
it's hard to say.
I don't know that Winona has much of a word to give.
I mean, that
Isn't
could
she
also
in-
be like Tim Burton's way of saying he supports Johnny Depp after this stupid fucking trial.
Right. There's a lot of room to talk about some hot button issues in this one.
I know.
What do we want to talk about? The Depp trial? Want to talk about Alec Baldwin shooting people? Or
Well,
what direction you want to take?
Cool, guys.
What has Gina Davis done?
Hey, do you know that Spock was the guy?
Spock was in a voice in a Halloween
the
tree.
voice of the dude in Halloween.
That's
tree.
pretty damn cool.
Whoa.
Amazing.
Pretty cool.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
All right, you all talk for 30 more seconds while I get to the remote and
What's
press play.
well, we got to lead into it. So
Yeah, so you
this
do
is
that
where
while I'm
watch
walking away.
along for Beetlejuice. You can go on whatever streaming service you prefer.
Uh-huh.
Amazon, you can buy it. You can rent it for $3.99. You can watch it on Blu-ray. You can go on HBO Max. That's included with your subscription.
Uh-huh.
But you can watch right along with us, the
Yep.
Cult Talk Net crew, as we watch for Cultober
Beetlegeist.
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 Oh, that's a fucking fail.
Burn! All right, here we go. We're starting at 0-0 on Beetlejuice. Ah, god damn it.
There's an
skip.
ad.
Skip.
Skip it.
Hit
Skip it, dickhead. Oh, it's done.
This is
Fuck
fuck.
you, Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah,
you
seriously. Go to
Here
hell,
we go.
Gordon
Here,
Ramsay.
just leave it alone, Mike. Here we go. We're starting. Here it is. 0. Starting 0-0 on
She does have more
Beetlejuice.
cruxes, doesn't she?
Oh,
Logo. Give them all the warnings.
A Geffen Company release.
Yeah, read some of the
Do we really have to kill all them to get rid of her?
yeah.
Fuck.
We start at 0-0.
We would, but that's a lot.
The Geffen Company presents
That is a lot of high profile
A
people.
Tim
you
A
have
Burton
to get rid of.
Tim
film.
Burton film.
Are you guys doing this for the timing?
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice. Should we turn it down slightly, or are we fine?
That's on you. You're a sound guy.
I
Yeah.
mean, we can hear each other.
Yeah, I don't know, Michael. I don't have headphones in.
Do you
Yeah.
want the headphones?
Not having
Would that
headphones.
make you feel better having the headphones?
You're
go.
the sound guy.
No.
Here.
No.
Here.
Never mind.
You wanted it.
I don't want to be the only one.
Ah,
Oh no!
chaos.
Responsibility happens when
This-
you're the only one with
So
headphones.
I looked it up.
This chaos totally matches the music. It's fantastic.
Yeah. So I looked it up. This is actually like a real town in like Maine, I think. You can go to.
There's nothing good in Maine. It's all creepy, small town shit.
I always want to go.
They
to
have
Maine.
lobster, but I don't like lobster.
I
love
actually would like to
How
go.
do you
I've
not
never,
like
lobster?
I've never been to Maine. I would love to go.
Both Ursa and I are like, how the fuck do you not like lobster?
I like
It's
lobster.
gross.
I like
Why
lobster
do you
and
not like
crab.
things? 'Cause
It's
gross?
delicious.
Lobster's amazing.
Yes, thank you.
I agree.
I feel like we probably should turn this down a little bit.
Why?
I don't know. You're a sound guy. You got it. You can hear it. I can't hear it.
That's why I wanted to give Eric the headphones so he could see how it felt.
Well, you're the sound guy. You're the one to be able to tell us if it sounds bad. If it's fucked up at the end, it's your fault.
That's fair.
We get slapped on a down in front. Some tall gangly bitch just walked in front of the screen.
Turn off your flash, asshole. Because I hate to turn it down because the music is just intense right now. Is all.
Oh yeah.
That's true. The music will tone
Duh,
down.
duh,
It's gonna get us dinged.
turn the
Which I don't
turn
see
the
why-
lights off. Turn the lights off.
It's too far now.
Just turn the lights on.
Michael's opposed to anything that requires him to get up.
For a disclaimer, we do not own the rights to any of these songs.
That doesn't
Yeah.
help.
That doesn't help.
copyright.
Yeah. No copyright infringement. Just free advertising for the movie.
This is all critique.
We are not.
Well, that's
trying
what
to
gets
steal
us.
your
Oh, a
shit.
giant spider. Oh wait.
Ew.
Oh, this movie was almost what Tyler wanted it to be.
Yeah, almost.
Almost. Thank God it wasn't.
I've seen enough giant spider movies. I don't need another one.
Name 5.
Spiders
Like,
2.
It's really a
Arachnid.
shame that he lost his mind
Arachnid
because he's
2.
actually a good actor.
Oh, Alec?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the same. He became
He's a good
pop-
actor. Yeah.
He's just
I don't think he lost his mind. I think he's just a pompous cunt.
He is. He's just an asshole.
it never registers as Alec Baldwin because he's wearing glasses.
Right.
I mean, it works for Superman.
Yeah, it does work for Superman.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I never knew that's who that was.
I knew it was definitely one of the Baldwins, but I didn't think it was Alec. I mean, they all look alike, right? All the Alec Baldwins.
So if you watch like
Alec
The
Baldwin?
Shadow, this is pretty close to what he looks like in The Shadow.
Yeah.
Well, there's enough here to do the whole table and the bureau.
Gina Davis.
It is a very young Alec Baldwin.
You know what? I don't care what
too.
anyone says. I like Cutthroat Island. That's all I'm saying.
She
It was
is-
entertaining.
Ooh.
It was
Yeah.
entertaining.
I mean, so we can look back at it now in the world of CGI and fakeness. You can look back on all those practical stuff and it be
Yeah.
better than it was back then.
Yeah.
That is possible.
You do get a glimpse of Gina Davis' boob. That does happen.
Dressed like a naughty Mennonite with their hair down.
Aw.
Naughty Mennonite, huh?
You know what? She was actually really good in the TV series The Exorcist.
Didn't watch it. Well, this isn't comfortable for me to lay backwards here, lady. Maybe you should lean forward and join the party.
First of all, I just want to let everyone know realtors don't do this bullshit.
Oh, yeah. This lady pisses Bailey off so bad. It's like,
We don't do this kind of shit. Once I sell you your home, I send you a thank you card and hope to be invited to your housewarming party.
No,
And
you're
thank you. Call me if you need anything.
Well, obviously, you're not a proper realtor then.
I am not trying to browbeat people into selling their fucking home. This is unethical what this bitch is doing.
Well, it depends what they're trying to buy it for, right? You know.
No, because it's not for sale.
It's not for sale. It's not within her customers and her clients' best interest.
Oh. Oh, cool.
Tyler being helpful. Look at you go.
Yeah.
I mean, in my opinion, it's unethical.
No, it is unethical because you're harassing, trying to pressure people into giving up their stuff for money.
Well, I
Yeah.
had family in Dayton. They were getting pestered about their home because they were trying to expand the airport.
Oh, yeah, no, you can't. I mean, there's a certain level you can do it at, but once, like, there's a hard no, there's a hard no. Like, this is a hard fucking no.
She just wants to sell that home. That's all.
I'd open that window and smack her with the glass. I'd be like, go away.
No, she doesn't want to sell the home. She wants the
So-
commission. Let's make that very fucking clear.
Does his shirt not look a lot like? Doesn't it remind you of Beetlejuice? for
Yes.
some
A little
reason?
bit.
I wonder why they're doing that.
I think
Black and
it's
white.
black and white.
So
And it begins. Eric, go ahead. Let's tell us why his shirt
So
looks
I actually,
like Beetlejuice.
I can probably answer that for you.
Don't help him, Ben.
I actually
Is
came across.
Beetlejuice a Christ allegory by chance? Or is this Joseph
I
and
don't
Mary?
think
or
so. No.
And Lydia is their
Mary.
virgin spawn at the end.
See, you're getting it. It's fun, isn't it?
she's the naughty Mennonite.
So much real estate to get.
So Beetlejuice's costume was actually designed to give the impression that he's trapped. It's striped because he's a prisoner. He cannot be released unless somebody gives him permission.
Ah, cool.
That was the actual reason for the black and white stripes.
Nice. Okay. That's
So
cool.
he's wearing black and white, but plaid. It might represent the fact that he's not a prisoner.
right.
Or it's just a
kind of
plaid
damn
shirt,
dog.
Eric.
Or it's just a black
It's what was in the budget. They afforded a plaid shirt. That's it. They wasted the budget on Beetlejuice's symbolism, and they ran out and gave him a plaid shirt.
I don't know that you can waste money on symbolism. I'm not sure that's how that works.
I don't know.
Remember when you could live in a small town and not be plagued by the drug epidemic?
Oh yeah.
You can't do that now?
When was there ever not a drug epidemic?
Oh.
There were,
Well,
there
I
were
mean,
days
for
before-
white people.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh no. Hey guys, did you hear about Spock doing the voice for the Halloween?
I like this old man.
Spock in Halloween
love
Town
this
has become
man.
Eric's fucking parachute.
Like, help! Spock!
Look at that noose hanging out. Is that a noose hanging in the front?
Well, how have we not done Halloween Town for
Yeah.
Cultober either?
So you're starting
So
to
we
pick
got,
up
like,
on the deeper
Casper.
I think
themes
Casper
and-
is a way bigger
Yeah.
sin.
Yeah.
We'll say it when
the
Tyler's
symbolism?
listening. Tyler, what do you think? Casper or Halloween Town? Which is better?
Oh, Halloween Town.
Yeah.
Love Halloween Town.
Well, I'm not arguing which one might be better, but but Casper is way more popular.
Oh yeah, I'd say
That's
too.
true.
I get so upset I can't find Halloween Town merchandise because it's all Nightmare Before Christmas Halloween Town. I want Halloween Town movie.
Oh no, puppy!
Doggo, save them.
What
Fuck are you?
Oh man, Jipperdo totally would have done that to us too.
She just sit down.
and
Yeah.
it's like that
Oh,
killed
that's
them?
true. We might have.
I guess they drowned. Is that the implication?
Yeah, they drown.
Okay.
Yeah, we might have made it. You're right.
Didn't they
Gypsy
have
would
the
have just
windows
laid
down,
down.
though?
And
We'd
it
have
was
been
a
fine.
it was a conscious decision not to make them wet through the entire movie so that the actors weren't miserable.
Oh, okay.
What was it? Oh, I missed it. Sorry.
They drowned, but it was a conscious decision to not have them be wet the whole time, because they would be completely uncomfortable.
Right.
Just
But see the footprints they do.
Yeah.
They dry off the fires thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's neat.
Although I'm not sure why she burst into flames.
Yeah.
I don't know. Dry. Yeah, I don't know.
Are ghosts known to be particularly flammable?
Maybe. I don't. Were they?
Ooh, we're gonna ghost hunt with a flamethrower.
I think you might catch a little more on fire than just.
If Elon Musk can do it, I can do it.
Did he do it?
He flamethrowered.
He flamethrower verb.
Oh,
Saturn.
Saturn.
Yeah.
that's a blue sky. Now, why are they blue now? 2 hours,
Takes a long time to travel to another planet, man.
I guess. Break that shit.
Model horses. Wonder how much those are.
Honestly,
We know someone we could ask.
Yeah,
Ask Jessica Minnie.
send her a message now.
If anyone likes any of the model horses from Beetlejuice, we very much encourage you to contact the Mini Model Studio, aka Jessica Minnie. There you go. Love you, bitch.
This is not sponsored.
This is not sponsored. That was free.
It
Well,
was
she works for us.
Less sponsored. Now it was $75 for ad space.
It's in prime real estate. It's right in the middle of our broadcast.
Exactly.
You know what movie I liked at the time? The Others. Where they
The
didn't.
one with Nicole Kidman.
Yeah.
See,
Always found it to be very boring.
oh, there's another one we need to do for
Yeah.
Cultober is the Frighteners.
Oh,
that
yeah.
would be a good one.
Frighteners,
That's one I haven't
Casper. What was the other one?
That's it.
I like to do Killer Clowns.
Oh, gee
That'd be a
whiz.
good one.
I think we should do Halloween Town. We need to write these down. We'll forget.
Heaven or hell. This book reads like stereo instructions. Listen to this. Geographical and temporal perimeters. Functional perimeters vary from manifestation to manifestation.
It's a good role.
You've got plenty.
You've got
Right.
You've got all the time in the
they're
world.
they're very
And then
calm
some.
for
Is our
somebody who
first-
just
is our
found out
first,
they
like,
died.
Can of Beetlejuice?
They're
Yeah, that's our
very
first
calm.
Beetlejuice shot here.
First hint of him. Yep.
Yeah.
I think Alec just has a hard time acting with his face. His face always seems so plain to me, and anything.
Who, Alec?
Yeah.
Yeah, some.
Damn sandworms.
13% from last year.
I hate things being presented in percentages though, because it's like I don't know what that number means. What's it being percentaged off of?
Yeah.
13% from 10 is 3 more, you know, or not. That was bad math, but you know what I mean. From 10,
I think you hate percentages. You overcomplicate them.
yeah.
It's part of his tisms.
Yeah.
Well, if if it's up 13% from 100, it's only 13 more sandworms.
Model making
Right.
seems like such a fun, little, like relaxing thing to get into.
Yeah.
I feel it's one of those things you would get lost in for hours and not realize
Yeah.
what you were doing.
I think it's a good retirement hobby.
Yeah. Expensive.
Yeah.
Then we discussed we're not getting that old though.
Didn't we discuss
Ooh.
what is it?
We discussed we're not getting that old though. We didn't want to get
Oh,
that
yeah.
old.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I said 80s. Oh, there we go. I'll do a 40K miniature. Instead of the miniatures for the game, I'll do recreations.
There you
There
go.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Some
Boy.
mourners.
That'd be expensive.
Hey, Jane,
Worth it.
up here. Jane.
She can't hear you, bitch.
So who's that?
That's the
Jane.
realtor.
Jane.
Yeah,
Oh.
her and her daughter.
Pay attention.
In the book, rule number 2, the living user
There's
will
also a
receive
point
it
where
there.
she mentions that they're family.
Yeah, isn't it like her sister?
No, I think they said they were like family.
Okay.
I don't understand anything.
How did the realtor get this house to sell? Like, just because they're dead? Like, that makes
I
her.
guess,
So-
I guess like if someone dies and no one pick their house, what happens?
So it goes back to the government through a process called escheat. Basically, if someone dies without a will, the property reverts back to the government. If they they can't find any lawful heirs or anything like that, the government basically
And we're all-
cheats it back.
And we're all bored.
So government gets it and sells it off.
yeah,
big
pretty
yes.
much.
surprise.
So yes, because they
government
died,
gets it.
she can sell it.
Government eats it all.
That's how the government gets to own things.
I never noticed that. Or she's. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Never
You
noticed
never
that.
noticed that?
Never noticed that.
Where did you think she fell from?
I don't know. I just never noticed it.
I've also never noticed the perfect sample of chest hair that Alec Baldwin is rocking in this movie.
Oh yeah.
Do,
Out from his collar every once in a while.
do you think that's real or fake?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. Is this an Austin Powers movie? Why would you have to put that much fake chest hair on somebody?
Have you seen anything with Alec Baldwin? He's a weird guy.
Yeah.
He might just put chest hair on.
Think
when
of
he
the
goes out.
time that it was shot in, too. Chest hair was huge.
That is true.
I mean,
But he has no chest hair there.
Alec Baldwin's in this movie is aggressive, though. It's really rubbing up against that collar when it does peek out.
In this movie, you know, Alec is supposed to be like the good guy, so I guess the bad guy would. want you
Beetlejuice
to
is some
think-
hairless twink, and Alec
Yeah,
Baldwin
make
is
you
this
wanna
hairy
think,
little bear
like,
otter.
They're less
But
attractive
whoa.
subconsciously.
Hairy little bear otter.
Her little bear.
That's awesome.
What's going on with her earrings here? Are they like flop?
Don't
Or,
try.
like-
Don't try to analyze any of Delia's
Delia?
art choices. It's not something you can understand.
Eric, what's the symbolism of that spider right there?
That
Yeah.
spider, they're trapped in the
Yeah.
web
Try to figure
of
out
death.
what her art says. That's what you need to figure out.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
What does her art say?
crack it.
That's easy. Her art says this woman is completely psychotic.
Oh, Eric will crack it.
Well, it's a pumpkin.
Oh, that's the principal from Ferris Bueller's
pumpkin.
Day Off.
Yeah, he lost his
Yeah.
acting career after he got
That's what
caught
they
with
Yeah. Didn't he get in some like pedophilia shit?
yeah. He ended up
Really?
being a map
Yeah.
Why is Otho coming through the window?
because he's an idiot.
Is this movie cursed?
No,
He's dead. He's a pedo. Alec Baldwin's killing people.
What's Michael Keaton up to?
Mike
Winona's
Keaton's seeing a
doing
career
okay.
resurgence, except
Yeah.
for Batgirl being put in the rightful grave.
Just
What
released
about
the
Winona
Batman
Ryder?
footage. Oh, that's all I
Winona
ask.
Ryder's
I
killing
wanna
it in
see
Stranger
Bat-
Things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think she's a producer on that new Wednesday Addams thing, I think.
That's what I was trying to think of earlier. Like,
Yeah,
they
little
brought original back
coupons.
for a reboot because they got Christina Ricci for that again.
Oh, is that it? Christina Ricci?
Yeah, and Wednesday.
I get Christina Ricci
Oh.
and
Winona
Ryder mixed up.
Dumbass.
I could see why.
Yeah,
but-
I can see
Similar
what's there.
careers.
Yeah.
But still, dumbass.
So let's talk about how good looking of a couple these two made. Alec Baldwin and I can't think of her
Gina
name.
Davis.
Jeannie Davis. They actually made a
you
very
say Jeannie?
attractive. I'm sorry?
Did you say Jeannie?
I
Davis?
did. Is that not it?
Gina.
Gina Davis, my
I like the
apologies.
disrespect from these two. I like just get there and start like marking shit they
They-
don't want. I
Yeah.
love how
You know what?
blatantly disrespectful they are.
There was a nice example of why you should listen to Cult Talk Net. It was the two guys that corrected Bailey on Gina Davis. We knew who she was. We were just talking about A League of Their Own earlier.
Yes, they were actually. Yes.
A League of Their Own is a phenomenal movie.
So few clients are able to read my mind. They're just not open to the experience.
How'd he die?
Probably a heart attack.
That's my first
That's
thought, honestly.
sizist or whatever that would be, I guess. Just because he's fat doesn't mean that's what he died from.
I mean, probably in one way or another. I'll look it up.
You're looking at
There you go. I got it. Maybe. What's his name again?
See, yeah.
Otho?
Oh, look, an indoor outhouse.
An
Wow.
indoor outhouse.
Yeah.
Why'd you buy this house? Like, they're touring it now?
Her husband bought the house.
Yeah, he wants a house outside the city.
Okay.
Her husband bought the
So
house.
now she's just stuck
Glenn
with
Shaddix.
School in chemistry.
it. What?
And
He died at 58, so it was young.
Fell in the kitchen and died of blunt trauma to the head.
Ooh, Jesus smacked his head
Aw.
off the cabinets and died.
That sucks.
LLB. I will tell you, when we first moved to Chillicothe, I remember my dad telling my mom he was sorry because he had picked out the house without my mom seeing it. And my mom was like, oh no, I trust you. And my mom hated the first house.
That one's on her.
That is on her.
That's absolutely on her. If you're going to opt out of even looking.
But she was in Nevada with us as young children.
Pictures, video,
Yeah.
anything.
So I do remember that. That was.
I'm gonna get her.
Yes, you are, girl.
So how long did it take them to realize they were ghosts? I kind of missed that again.
They
Like
pretty
a
much
few
figured it
minutes.
out as soon as they found the book.
Yeah, they figured out pretty much right after Adam, Adam.
Oh, that's right.
comes
He's reading the
back
book.
in.
Yeah.
Well, Gina's character figured it out.
Yeah, because she was standing in front of the mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I first saw him in Demolition Man.
Oh, yeah.
Good movie.
Oh, I
Great
love Demolition Man.
We need to do like an action summer or some shit like that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Do like action movies all
Commando,
summer, yeah.
Demolition Man.
Yeah, we should do that next year.
Well, who's the big 80 guy? We got Sly, of course. Schwarzenegger, of course.
Need to do Die Hard with. You can do Die Hard
Yeah.
with that. Get Bruce in there.
What magazine is he reading? The
Bert.
Hands-On Experience.
No, Practical Homeowner.
Oh,
Because if you're going to be a homeowner,
Yeah.
you want to be
Hands-On
practical.
Experience
He wants a
required is what
nice-
it says.
He wants a nice, quiet. He wants a nice, quiet existence
Yeah.
outside the city. That's all he wants.
They did. I mean, they figured out how to do ghosty things pretty quick, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how long I expect a ghost to figure out ghosty things, but they figured
Yeah,
it
I
out.
kind of wish they had shown them figuring out that you could remove your head and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah. They just kind of jump right into like all
I
of
get
that.
why they didn't, but it would have been cool to see.
Yeah.
Monkeys chattering on Saturn for some reason.
So what's like Beetlejuice like treating it like a job? Because he said sandworms are up. He said to
Planted to
change
vape
his
some
job.
worms.
Yeah.
Like, what's he do?
For a job?
Well, yeah, because Beetlejuice like I need to. What did he say? I need to change careers or something because sandworms
I need
are
to
up.
look for
Oh.
a job. So I need to look for a job.
Yeah.
I think he's been unemployed.
But I wonder why sandworms matter to him for that. I guess I don't know.
I think because he's constantly trying to stay away from Saturn, but it keeps getting over there. So they keep trying to eat him.
They do have the sandworms do have a very interesting design.
Yeah, they really do. I
Yeah.
love the sandworms. There's a lot more of them in the comic. I mean, not comic, cartoon.
Oh, yeah, they're all
yeah.
over the cartoon.
Yeah.
Remember that Charmed episode you had to watch for Call to Campbell? It was a very place kind of like that, where all those
yes,
demons
it
were
reminded
going.
me of
Is she wearing two gloves tied
That's
together?
what it looks like. Too late. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
They are leather gloves.
I want them to be like.
I bet it's a headband that's meant to look like gloves.
Yeah.
Probably. It's very fashion forward.
It's very, something.
Sure, those are words you
However-
could use.
However,
Yeah,
I would
mythology
totally
is a
wear
good
the big sun hat and veil that Winona is currently rocking right now.
He's also wearing black and white stripes, Eric.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You're right. It's like all over the place. I guess it's just like,
Well, I mean, it's a Tim Burton movie.
It's kind of just his
Yeah, fair.
style.
yeah.
He budgets that clothing.
But the okay, so it's not every character though. Like it's the husband in the one in out of the couple that died, and it's the wife out of the living couple. What does it mean? There's a meaning here. I know there is.
I know you think there is.
There's gotta be.
There
You'll
doesn't
find it.
have to.
You'll
be.
find it. You'll find
Every choice in a movie is deliberate, or should be.
I was going to say, that's not
That's it.
fucking
Back
true.
it up, some there,
Should
bud.
be.
It should be. You are
it. He's
absolutely
directed
correct.
a movie before. He knows what he's talking about.
That's right.
And
it's-
everything in that movie was his decision, and he did it for a purpose.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
And you can quote him on that.
But every decision was a deliberate one, whether it was made by me or not. More or less.
It's
more or less.
It's okay, buddy. It finished.
Listen, I've been drinking. Don't do this to me.
What did the townspeople of this small little town in Maine think when they were building this fucking eyesore of a house remodel on the top of that hill for everyone to see?
They're thinking, are you sure you want to build that up there?
They're like,
I bet
finally,
they- I
some
bet they-
culture.
I
as
bet they
Tyler
tore
would
it down
say.
immediately.
These yuppies.
Now, that neighborhood in Edward Scissorhands, they left that up for like I think it's still up.
So
The
is the
pastel neighborhood.
So is the one they built for Sleepy Hollow.
Nice. The Flintstones town was up for a while, but it got taken down.
Call Beetlejuice.
Well, there's your answer. That's his job. He's an exterminator.
I mean, I guess that is what he does when he's finally called upon. I mean, in the most aggressive way, that is what he's doing.
Yeah.
No, you don't get to decide that. I worked for a moving company. If the guy told us that, we'd be like, we don't want to be here for the next 17 hours, you dick.
And that is exactly how we plan on moving our next house. I'm like, everyone come in, pack my shit, and unpack my shit. Thank you. Bye-bye.
No. Ain't nobody packing nothing but us.
That's what the fuck she gets, though.
Sure. Yeah.
That's what she gets for leaving Macaulay Culkin home alone.
Yeah. Fuck her.
My heart is dangerous.
He ended up driving that crane.
Spotted her. She spotted the
I see dead people.
I
beat you to it, bitch.
Did.
Oh, God.
But little did you know, you're also dead.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
I knew it.
She says if they are family or if they're like family, which raises
Yes.
The moment's coming.
I mean, nobody can see us.
The girl did.
What happened to the people who used to live here? They died. Yes, they were family.
Oh, they
They were family.
Huh.
Okay, so now knowing that they are family,
She was next to Ken. She got
she
it.
was next of kin, and also like she probably still wanted that commission check more than anything, but she was probably operating under the guise of a family member rather than a realtor.
Not when she was trying to pimp them out of the house, though.
But now that she's the next of kin and got the house, she could sell it for all of the money.
Look at that, Eric. That atmosphere.
Actually,
of
I'm not
myth.
even sure if they are family. I don't trust her not
Thanks,
to just
Chad
lie about
Perkins.
that shit.
Shout out to Chad Perkins. He sacrificed his life for us
Yeah,
so that people
golly.
could learn how to make movies. Thank
Watch,
you, Chad.
she was the one that sent the dog to make sure the job was done.
Here's our first shot of Beetlejuice.
Ooh.
Yep.
For his 17 and a half minutes in this film. So at what point did they decide Beetlejuice then?
Oh.
Because I never paid attention to that, really. I haven't watched this movie in years, though, but I never paid attention to them calling Beetlejuice. I just always thought it was all Beetlejuice. Just never paid attention, I guess. Michael Keaton played any other kind of role like this?
Some of his characters in Multiplicity get kind of close from time to time. But no.
It's like, obviously, it's what when I think Michael Keaton, that's what I think of, but that's also not what I think of when I think of Michael Keaton. Because he's done so many other roles that are just not like this.
Well, it's probably why this is his favorite movie of his.
Yeah.
Mike, he kind of reminded me of Perfectly Sane Phil McDougal right there. Beetlejuice did.
Yeah, that's fair.
If you're listening to this, you should totally go look up Perfectly Sane Phil McDougal.
If anyone watches Perfectly Sane Phil McDougal, I am sorry.
You're going to laugh really hard.
Because to be fair, none of you probably well, Tyler was there for it, obviously, but none of you see me be like that kind of character before.
Oh, no.
Never in person.
Michael's acting debut. To give the listeners some context at all of what we're talking about.
Yeah, I was like,
Of course.
Well, I guess my first acting debut is when I dressed up as a penguin and punched Tyler in the face when he's wearing a Mario outfit.
That was.
Wow. It's a hell of an opening
And
role.
I cock-a-doodle dude.
I just looked this up because I was curious as to who Michael Keaton based his performance of Beetlejuice off of, and apparently it's Chop Top from Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, made in 1986.
Whoa. Really?
And he actually got to work with that actor later.
No kidding.
Bill Moseley.
You're fine.
Well done. There's
here's
some
one.
research there going on. Holy cow.
Here's one of my favorite. Here's one of my favorite scenes.
When they go into the afterlife.
Yeah, I love this shit.
Like, I get that's brick, but I just still want it to open on the line that they drew.
Well, it does. It kind of does there.
You see how you had to say kinda?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see it now. Jesus. Gorillas in the Mist. Jesus, I haven't seen that movie in long fucking time.
What a cheap portal, though. Just green light and a wall.
I think it works. I think it
It's
works.
effective. It is. It gets the point across. Like, that's a portal.
And also, I think it looks just like every other afterlife thing in this movie.
Man, this
Oh,
guy
for
really
sure.
is just so happy to be here.
He's happy when it's
happy to be
quiet.
out of town, yeah.
Yeah.
it's
He's away from
Out of
his
the
wife.
city.
Have you seen that bitch?
That's
Now,
fair.
why is he always in red?
You know, I just learned the other day that
Because he molests children. There.
Ooh.
You know, I just learned the other day going bird watching is called birding.
Yes.
Yeah.
Birding.
You didn't know
I always
that?
call that when I flip people off.
All right.
Birding.
Birding.
Dad.
I mean, were you relaxing?
Sorry.
Pipkin. What?
Honey, you brought your family. You're
Do
not
not-
going to relax.
Do not invoke thy Lord's name in vain.
Yes.
Pipkin is our savior.
And Lord.
And Lord.
He will steal your lives.
Yes.
Years
No,
of
you will
reality.
give them willingly
You will give them willingly.
in reverence of his awesomeness.
That sounds like poor Tor a little bit. Like, how can you get someone to give the years of their life away? Willingly.
See, if you show that shot to a modern filmmaker, they're like, ooh, what can we put in front of it?
Yeah. I love the shark. I forgot
It's
about
like,
that.
what? Green without computers? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one always gets me.
Actually cut in half.
So Tim Burton
Oh,
actually
choke.
plays the.
Yeah.
Tim
Yeah.
Burton.
My
plays
favorite
the
has-
legs.
Oh, that's
My
awesome.
favorite has always been the shrunken head guy. I don't know why.
I like the
They always creeped me out when I was a kid.
snake in the sleeping bag.
Yeah.
Or this. Ooh, Eric, what do you think of the smoker?
The smoker. Oh, yeah.
Falls asleep in bed
Creeps me out.
with a lit cigarette.
That sort of thing always creeps me out.
You just beat the big one 2 months ago and you want help.
2 months. What does that have to do with anything?
You're going to use up all your health vouchers. D90s. You spent 125
Oh, by the way, Ortho makes a joke later in the movie that people that kill themselves become civil servants.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is
yeah.
actually confirmed.
Oh.
I wasn't listening.
Yeah, he might
What?
quit. He want to commit suicide.
Ortho
becomes a civil
says
servant.
that people that kill themselves, he makes a joke that people that kill themselves become civil servants. This is actually true, as the two people that kill themselves are actually working for the Bureau.
Huh.
You've got her who slits her wrist, and then you'll see a guy that's passing around papers who hanged himself.
Yep.
Yeah. And she's the way she's dressed, it's for pageants.
She's a pageant
That
model.
makes a lot of sense.
So did Juno just commit suicide being a lifelong smoker?
Oh no, she was cutthroat. Somebody killed her. She was a lawyer. I want to say cutthroat bitch, but I mean, yeah.
Right.
But she was a lawyer, so somebody killed her.
Yeah.
Wonder how much it costs to get into miniature modeling.
It's expensive.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. It's
Yes.
gotta be expensive.
It is. Paints, brushes, table space. What's really expensive is like the little knickknacks and shit that go with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's a lot of ways. Like my grandpa was into like the train models and would build scenery and stuff for him. And he found some cheap workarounds,
Oh,
like
sure.
Yeah.
painting
Oh, I'm sure,
sponges
yeah.
for the leaves and foliage and bushes
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, it can be
Toothpicks.
done for sure.
Yeah.
My dad takes
And it looked good.
wire bristle, like bristle brushes for trees and whatnot. Because he
Oh.
also he does miniature tanks and
Nice.
whatnot. So he'll do that.
Yeah.
Also makes a really good smoke too. Like if
Yeah.
you just want
Right.
standing
Sort of cotton
smoke.
balls.
hmm
I just don't know what I would make if I'd get into miniature modeling. I guess a town, but that's
Just use your imagination.
I don't have that.
This is what happens when you die.
I facilitate imagination. I don't have my own.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I guess that's what you need us for.
It's all very personal.
It's what we need you for.
Yeah, see,
Facilitate us.
it works.
You had my little accident.
I come creative things, but when everyone else is already firing
I
off
just-
cylinders.
I just want to know why she's green.
It's a fair question. Why would she be green? Everyone else kind of makes sense to what they are.
Well, so can I Eric it? Maybe she killed herself out of envy for somebody, so the afterlife played a prank on her, making her green.
Turned her green with envy. Yeah.
I think she split her wrist.
Well, yeah, but they said that she said that it's all how you look in the afterlife is very personal.
Yeah. That's a good. I was wondering why she was green myself. So
they're so normal and just milk toast. They came out normal.
Yeah.
Like they died in the most predictable way, just car crash.
See, there he is.
Yeah.
Who?
Yep. The guy that hung himself.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're on like conveyor belts
Just
going back and
tosses
forth.
the paper.
So here, take the shit.
This is trippy, the hallway.
Yeah, it's all different sizes.
Yeah.
This is what Otherworld wish it was. This whole area.
This is what?
You never been to Otherworld, have
No.
you? Yeah.
Wait, yes I have.
This is like what they wish to be. This kind of.
That's the lost souls room. Room for ghosts that have been exorcised.
Oh.
It's death for the dead. It's all in the handbook. Keep them up.
All in the handbook.
So what you're getting out of this scene is they need to read this fucking handbook.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they need
Always
to
read
get
the
the
instructions.
handbook. Yeah.
Always read the instructions.
Read
Man.
before you sign anything. It's very important. Know
Yep.
what you're getting into.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Man, all this is practical.
Yep.
A lot of these sets put like a lot of modern movies to shame.
I bet even like those worm stuff is basically practical. It's stop motion type
Yeah.
stuff. So.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, there's like hardly, I don't think there's any real CGI in that stuff besides like.
Came out in
souls and
88.
shit,
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, probably the souls. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, stuff like that. But I mean, as far
That
as.
house looks god.
Well, that's kind of why they put him
Oh,
behind.
I know, right?
It's kind of why they put him behind a door, though, right? So they could just have a green screen it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
And stuff.
There's Juno.
Probably projection.
Yeah.
I do have other clients. Are you Juno, our caseworker? Yes, I evaluate individual cases and determine if.
You know, I'm surprised Juno never made an appearance in the cartoon.
And this.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think she has.
Yeah.
What's wrong? We're very unhappy.
No
What
shit.
did you expect? You did.
Barbara and I worked
She
very
committed
hard
suicide by slitting her
Probably wouldn't
own
like sharing
throat.
the house with people who
That's
are
a badass little broad.
Either she committed suicide that way or she was killed that way. One of the two happened.
She wouldn't be a civil servant in the afterlife if she didn't do it to herself.
That's also true.
Maybe she's just always been here.
Okay, have you been studying the manual?
Well, we tried.
The intermediate interface chapter on haunting says it all. Get them out yourselves. It's your house. Haunted houses aren't easy to come by. Not quite haunted. I heard.
Goddamn, how much money do you think they spent renovating
Oh
that
my
house?
gosh, yeah.
I mean, they totally changed that staircase and then putting like.
Because they said time runs different. So I mean, they've probably been like in that waiting room for years.
Well, no, he said 3 months.
3
3
months.
months.
Damn.
Wow.
And
A lot of
that
change.
stairwell was lighted.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Oh, I gotta go.
What about that guy in the flyer? You know, Beetle.
Don't even say his name.
Don't do it.
You might.
No, you don't. He does not work well with others.
What do you mean?
I love the
Me
smokes
too.
in that.
Oh, yeah.
Coming out of her throat.
Another mistake, I'll tell you.
Captions are kind of covering it, but it's there.
Yeah.
But he was a troublemaker.
Can anyone else not hear a show without captions?
Oh, I'll have to have captions on.
I have a hard time without
I
them.
love captions.
It's a battle between me and Anna when they're on or not
I
on.
never use captions.
I used to hate it, but then
No.
Captions distract me so much that
Not
I can't pay
understanding
attention
what
to the
people are
movie if
saying
they're at the bottom because I
distracts
have
me.
to be reading them.
Only way he can be brought back is by calling his
I'm the same way. I have to read it then instead of paying attention to the movie.
Yeah, I can't do it if it's my first time watching a movie.
Right.
I want to know what her ring is. She's got this very big statement piece ring. I really like it.
What does that ring mean, Eric?
I mean, she
Pearl
likes
kind
gaudy
of looks
jewelry.
like an eyeball.
No, it wasn't an eyeball. It was just a big ugly
I think it
ass.
was just a
Well,
really
it had a shape
big.
to it like one.
But what
yeah.
does it mean?
What is the symbolism?
Pride.
So did what's the daughter's name?
Lydia.
Did she basically keep them from destroying the model, I guess?
I don't think they've been able to get up there.
Well, she did, or they were gone. She busted in there.
Yeah, but nobody else has been up there, and she doesn't want to bother it.
Yeah, I think she's been keeping it, closed.
Yeah.
Do you notice he's wearing 3 watches?
I didn't notice that. No.
Even a practical fly.
Might not always made you money. I think that's the only real question here. Nobody making money.
Robert Goulet. I mean, him. Will Ferrell used to do a sketch about him on Saturday Night Live. I had no idea who he was.
It almost looks like that giant office from Batman with Jim Carrey.
Oh, the Wayne Enterprises.
It's probably the Tim Burton one also. Yeah.
This is a wonderful scene to show people why you have to understand the value of your property and depreciation and appreciation.
I'm still stuck on why are we always seeing this character in red?
You're right, though. People should know.
You should know the value of your property, because if someone like this comes along, you need to be able to say, like, no, I don't want to sell. I know how much my property is worth, and I know I want to keep it. And you need to have facts behind that.
Guys, I'm telling you, these costume colors are very deliberate.
Just be like, fuck off.
Yeah, or that works
What
too.
does the color red mean? What is the meaning?
Well, that depends.
Depends where you are, right?
There's no universal. It just depends on what they're using it for. Like,
but often passion or
so like
anger,
if you watch Hannibal, it very much does represent evil in hell.
Yeah,
it doesn't work at all.
What's it mean in China or Japan there, Anna?
Communism.
Red is worn at funerals, I believe.
What?
White.
So,
White is usually worn.
no, like in America, it's with speed and flashy, high-priced things, and overseas, it's a color for like death and
I have no idea. That's a good question, actually.
dead people, or even.
He doesn't seem like a great dad, to be honest.
Yeah, true.
In some places, they have it
Well, he's had,
to
like, a
where
complete
it
nervous
is just
breakdown.
the worst juju to use red.
Does that sound like their sex noises?
Maybe.
I've heard some wild ones before, but I don't know that I've heard. Woo!
Could you just imagine?
That's the sounds I make exclusively.
You think she's gonna live for 125 years?
That's what I'm saying.
Try to shit off.
She's always in black.
It's because
She is an artiste.
Turn their bedroom into a room from Hostel.
That's probably what their sex life is like. It's probably like Hostel.
Listen, I've had a Polaroid camera. Those things don't shoot out like that.
No, they most certainly do not. Jesus.
Quick
what?
Oh. She caught it. She's seen a ghost.
2.
God damn it.
But
That
then
lanky fucker's back again.
But then doesn't she? Doesn't she like take the thing off and immediately see them for them who they are?
You guys couldn't see it.
Weird-looking
but he
gremlin.
did a nice little crab shuffle and flipped Ben off with both.
Oh,
hands.
they're big, tall, and oh Jesus! The little one, the male ones are the little tiny, little crazy fuckers, but the female gremlins are big, tall, and lanky.
Living Dead, it's a movie. You know, if I had seen a ghost at your age, I would have been scared out of my wits. You're not gross. Why are you wearing sheets? We're practicing.
You can see us without the sheets.
Of course I can see you.
Well, how is it that you see us and nobody else can?
I don't know.
Because I believe.
I'm 6.
Recently deceased.
Here's the line.
Live people ignore the strange and unusual.
Here's the line from Hot Topic.
I myself am strange and unusual.
It's the line from Hot Topic.
I myself am strange, unusual.
As seen in stores. There's
As
a line.
seen in stores.
Yeah, why were you guys freaking out in Delia's bedroom?
We were trying to scare your mother.
Stepmother. Anyway, you can't scare her. She's sleeping with Prince Valiant.
That was such a good joke that it took me a long time.
That
as a
was
kid
a
to
good
pick
joke,
it up.
Mm-hmm.
For the longest time, I thought she was cheating on her husband.
No.
I was like, oh damn.
Yeah. Straight up dropped casually and moved on from. Yeah.
I know that Dietz is very well. My father bought this place. He never walks away from equity.
Wonder why Dietz.
Why don't you leave?
Wonder what the symbolism is of that.
Right.
Yeah.
Usually names do.
Do you have some sort
Yeah.
of? I'm on it.
My first thought is details, but that's because I grew up where Dietz was the
Give me the
thing.
deets.
We
Yeah,
get it,
yeah,
Bailey.
give me
You're
the
12.
deets. I am 12.
You tell them that we are horrible, desperate, ghoulish creatures who will stop at nothing to get our house back.
I learned a new
That's
one.
what Alec Baldwin turned into eventually.
Yeah.
Stop at nothing.
I will shoot my crew members. Do you understand me?
Calling his daughter a disgusting fat
Pig.
Oh no.
Wasn't she like
So
8?
sad. So sad.
Yeah, like she was like 8 or 12 or some shit, and like he left her this really horrible voice message because he's Alec fucking Baldwin.
Well, she's a cook also, as well as an artist.
Yeah, but I bet she doesn't. You don't want to eat anything she fixed.
Bet none of it's seasoned.
I don't season stuff.
Gross.
Ugh. I told you, ranch or mayonnaise.
Yeah.
That's the Miracle Whip.
Milk toast. That's all he is. He's
fucking Christ.
The blander, the better. That's what Mike likes.
The only thing that scares me is being embarrassed.
It's cheaper that way.
You can't afford salt?
I can, but I don't want to.
Jesus.
She's got photos from her. Yeah, a photo of Bigfoot.
So does Tyler. Multiples.
Bigfoot? I don't have a photo of Bigfoot. I've seen Bigfoot, though.
I wish you had gotten a photo of Bigfoot, man.
One day. Here he is again.
Oh.
Best I could tell, Dietz seems to be German or Germanic word, surname meaning rulers, people's ruler.
Hmm.
Yeah, ruler of the people.
Ooh, on the subtitles
see it.
it spells
they
it out as his last name.
Uh-oh.
Like juice.
Oh, they said it 3
It
times.
actually
Oh,
says Beetle
fuck.
guys. You're in the model.
They say it twice, what they said? Or
No,
three
they
times?
Say it 3 times.
3 times? Okay.
They have to say it 3 times for him to come up, but on twice it gets them to like be in like this thingy mabobber. More gargoyles.
No, they did it 3 times.
Have they said it 3 times?
Yeah.
Let's talk about the detail he put into this model. He's got little fake grass
Oh, yeah.
and little fake graves.
Really good job.
Well, where is he? What do we do?
Looks like you did, Barbara.
Thank you, Grandma. Goblin.
Dig it. I like the detail, like when they're digging him up.
Yes.
All the like debris they're going through.
Yep.
It's like the cork, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like just lift it up.
See, they have like cardboard. All that shit. Like none of it's actually dirt.
Yeah. I love that too. I'm with you. You can see the layers
Yeah.
of it.
The layers.
The layers.
Represents the layers of the story to be unpacked.
Exactly.
If you count the layers on the model, it tells you how many layers the story has.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a lot of layers.
It's a lot of layers.
It is.
Eric just got chubby seeing that.
A layered one.
There he is.
I love it.
Yeah.
Babs. He's so gross.
Yep.
Of course, we don't know how he died originally, do we?
Nope. No.
Oh, no.
Excuse me, sure. When I worked up my mouth, just tell me. Come on. You know what's really beautiful about this? You two kids picked me. You didn't have to, but you picked me. It makes me want to kiss you guys. Come on.
I wonder how they would get around a remake of this in 2025 with the mild sexual harassment.
Yeah.
Wonder how they would justify that to the new youth.
You wouldn't have to. You're not meant to sympathize with him. God damn it. He's
touching her without her permission.
Yes, because he's a gross, sick son of a bitch.
Yeah.
That evil motherfucking demon is touching her.
Yeah, they would. I don't know. See, because he's not supposed to be a hero, but we've kind of marketed him as like the face of the movie.
Well, I mean, just because he's the bad guy doesn't mean he can't be the main character.
Right.
I'm graduate Harvard Business School. I traveled quite extensively. I lived through the Black Plague, and I had a pretty good time.
Yeah, he's a bioexorcist. That's his official title.
And it keeps getting funnier every single time I see it. Not to mention the fact that you're talking to a dead guy. Now what do you think?
Lived through the Black Plague.
Yeah, and according to Tim Burton, like the idea is that he's lived through like every time period, but also no time period.
Okay.
He might not have ever actually been human.
Excuse me?
See, now that's not okay. You don't lift up a lady's skirt unless she tells you it's okay.
It is okay. This movie has a PG rating.
Oh, well, yes. Okay. Alrighty. I was like, why is he in the same shirt as Beetlejuice? And then I was like, oh, wait.
Yeah.
You put somebody out of the house, I want to get somebody out of your house. Come, look, they've been to Saturn. I've been to Saturn. Sandworms. You think I'm right?
Did we establish that he did used to work with Juno?
Yeah, Juno.
Yeah,
mentioned it,
he was Juno's assistant.
The way they shoot this scene's kind of weird too, because like they're like it's kind of like handheld style a little bit. Like the camera's moving.
Oh yeah,
like in and out. Yeah,
well,
like they're
kind of makes some sense.
Like the way they're like moving, like it's like
Yeah.
handheld style.
That's a good point. And if he's ad-libbing a lot of his stuff, that would make sense. That
Yeah,
they're just like, nope,
you-
mount him on the shoulder and follow him around.
Just so you can move wherever he needs to go.
Yeah, give him the freedom of the space because he has an entire set to work with.
This is my favorite fucking part. The nice model comment.
You bunch of losers! You're working with a professional here!
It's the one F word in a PG film.
Nice fucking model!
I love that scene.
Burr,
Nice
burr.
fucking model.
Boy, you're right. They dropped an F-bomb in a PG,
You're
huh?
allowed one. You're allowed one
In a PG?
And are you?
No, one in a
PG-13,
PG-13.
right? Yeah.
Oh, I
PG-13
thought
This is
okay.
PG in
Yeah.
88.
Because we didn't have PG-13,
Yeah, I
right?
was gonna say, is this before they did the PG-13?
I think so.
PG or R.
I think so. Because what movie did that? Indiana Jones
Yeah.
and the Temple of Doom.
Yep.
Oh,
And I
that
know
was
Red
the
Dawn.
reason.
Red Dawn
Yeah.
had like some problems with that. It's rated PG, but it's really
Yeah, but it's pretty adult themed.
you dreary suicide attempts.
Suicide. In the afterlife, they become civil servants.
There it is.
Yeah.
He knows.
Realize you were into the supernatural. Of course, you remember.
I just loved how she asked the guy, like, so you like them? Like talking about her sculptures? And he goes, It's like, no, honey, no. If
Nobody-
you have to ask them if they like it.
Nobody does. Nobody likes your work.
It's not a good sign.
That is a phenomenal insult.
Yes.
Beetlejuice was responsible for the Chicago fires
Who what?
Ooh.
in the original script.
Oh,
Cool.
nice.
Yeah.
Interesting.
This is my favorite outfit she has, hair and all.
Yes, it is. Just today.
It's not. That's actually not a bad. The one glove is a little much, but
Yeah.
I love the one glove too. Like I love every aspect of this outfit.
And designer sheets.
I like Ortho's outfit.
I'd like to propose a toast to our
He's not wearing. Is he wearing red now?
I think he still acts.
He's got a red tie and handkerchief.
Burgundy? Yeah.
Son of a
Burgundy.
bitch. Why? I mean, I know there's
he's not
always
red.
splash,
All
there's
the
splashes
gentlemen.
of red a lot, but well, he's been very consistent. I don't know that he has always been in red. Maybe he has, and I haven't been. I don't know. But
Here I come.
So they like possess her?
Yeah, more or less.
Say what?
They possess. They're basically possessing them.
Come and we wanna
go.
Are you doing work this? All night, gonna drink our rum. Stop banana till the morning come.
Lydia's loving it.
Well, yeah.
I wonder if actors find like this kind of stuff easier or harder to do. Like
depends on the actor.
Yeah, I guess it would depend.
Because it seems like every actor wants to, try to do a dramatic role or something. They don't really shoot for this. I wonder who choreographed this.
Oh yeah.
The actors do a really good job of looking like they're being pulled and they're not in control of their movements, but also delivering those movements very smoothly.
Oh yeah.
And looking confused while it's happening.
And also they do start to get lost in it a little bit, which is very beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah.
Of course.
They're like, why are we shaking this way?
Those are good.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad.
Seriously.
Let's watch them scatter. Anybody now that would come running out that door screaming. Anybody
They're all on volume, remember? They don't get excited.
Yeah, they're not. They're like, what a wonderful experience.
I want you to come downstairs. Delia says you can wear any sheets you want.
It was like being in an amusement park.
I didn't even know I could do the calypso.
They want you to come downstairs.
So
She's
what I
just like sorry.
What I see from original canon type stuff, he's been dead for over 600 years. First of all,
Okay.
Rumors originally it was going to be mentioned that Beetlejuice committed suicide when he hung himself over a woman when he was drunk, and that he botched the job and ended up suffocating painfully instead of quickly snap neck. So it's like he hung himself over a woman, which would make sense. He becomes an assistant in there because he killed himself.
Oh yeah. Yep, that's true. I guess that is kind of. I forgot about that part.
Yeah.
I am Delia's agent. I have consistently lost money on her work for years.
Oh.
Ooh.
Here, I shall handle it, but not until I've seen some real proof.
But Bernard, what about
What do you
this
call that?
table?
What just happened? What was that? And what money? Don't you believe in my work?
They don't want to come down.
They did do a really job of like making this place look like totally different than the the original house.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
it's totally a different set and everything.
You're right. It's like
Crazy.
Please, they're dead. It's a little late to be neurotic.
All right.
Why do they want him down there?
They want to show them off. They're like excited about the prospect of a haunted house. They want to like show off that they have a haunting.
Yeah.
Would you buy a haunted house?
Me? Oh, yeah.
I don't believe in ghosts, but
I know, and we're totally going to talk about that on Cult Talk's
You don't believe in
Conspiracy.
ghosts?
no, can't
Of like-
buy into that.
Of like all people?
No, can't buy into that.
It just surprises me.
Bigfoot, though.
Bigfoot, aliens.
I just don't understand the
reptilians.
ghosts.
Hollow Earth, I can get all that, but ghosts, just not enough meat on the bone for me.
I don't even know where to fucking start with that.
I mean, first of all, it's already that, energy never dies. It always has to be transferred. So we as human beings are energetic beings. So it's like, where does our energy go after we die?
Aliens.
I love you.
I don't think our energy is significant enough.
I think it is.
Oh,
I
that's
think
not
individual
true.
energy is, yeah.
I mean, in comparison to the universe, I don't think it's significant enough to stick around.
Aliens.
Depends on what kind of energy it is, doesn't it?
Listeners, let us know in the comments. Aliens or ghosts?
Yeah. Do you believe in ghosts?
I don't. Why is it a mutually exclusive?
I don't, because those are the two camps that
Aliens,
we had going
ghosts,
on.
or both.
Yeah, there you go.
There's
Aliens,
always
ghosts, both, or something else.
There's always surf and turf.
Or neither.
Or neither.
Or neither if you're like
Yeah.
one of those soulless ingrates.
Mike.
Boy, we can't get around insulting somebody, can we?
Mike believes in aliens, don't you, Michael?
Oh, they got to be out there.
See, it's a mathematical
good.
certainty.
Mathematically certain. It pretty much is.
Yeah.
It
Aliens
is.
are a logical standpoint.
It's
I feel
impossible.
like.
It's impossible for the.
It's probable.
I would say it's impossible. How is it not mathematically certain?
Like the odds of just in our galaxy, the planets that are actually like habitable and able to support life.
Yeah, but who gives a
like
shit? Like if
0.00005% chance.
So who cares? Let's bring it down to 0.0000001%. Like the galaxy is infinite. If it's 0.00001%, it's happened more than once. Come on.
Right. Yeah, I think that statistically, anything that has a 1 in a million chance will happen within 30 days. So it's like,
so just scale that up.
The question is,
talk for the whole movie.
The question is, have they visited?
Yeah, that's the real question.
I can't bring the ghosts, Dad. They're not here. Oh, no, can't you do something?
Perhaps not properly motivated.
Why does he live with them?
He's visiting.
Why don't you just leave him alone? I didn't do anything.
There he is.
Ugh. I hate this scene.
Oh, this is a phenomenal use of practical effects, though.
Oh, yeah.
I just hate fucking snakes, even if they do have a Beetlejuice head.
Oh, I actually like snakes. I think they're cool.
Now that looked a little CGI in the eyes.
So it is, and the reason is
They're
they had
CGI,
to film this scene before Michael Keaton was even cast.
Oh, okay.
So they didn't have the face.
That's cool.
Huh.
That's surprising. They usually don't do stunt stuff first.
Just for whatever reason. He would have had a broken back or something.
Oh yeah.
They're ghosts. What do you expect?
That paint or whatever it is just terrible.
Oh, I know.
You just don't understand style, Urs.
Yeah.
That might be true, but
You bunch of losers! How dare you hang out the professional Ollie Burton?
I'm not fond of Charles Deeds particularly, but you could have killed him.
Hey, I'm just doing my job. It's not that we had a deal. Hey, it's okay. You know why? I don't want to do business with you deadbeats anyway. Thank you. The only one I think I can deal with is that ground pole down there.
you little prick.
That was a good gag. I don't think I ever really picked up on that on previous watchings.
Yeah, me either.
Little prick.
Little prick. Doink.
I love Dante's Inferno. Love this.
Anxious, if you know what I mean. About 600 years after all. I wonder where a guy, an everyday Joe like myself, can find a little action.
Maybe at that strip club right there.
No, there's no sex in the champagne room. No matter what stripper tells you, there is no sex in the champagne room. There's a
They
strip.
can give you over the pants blowjobs
Dante's
though.
Inferno
They can
room.
give you the over the plants blowjobs. That does happen.
Over
Ask
the
Mike
pants
about it.
blowjobs.
Yeah, it's pretty uneventful.
Got
It's
you
about as
excited.
Sounds like a misnomer.
It's about as eventful as you think it is. There's a strip club in West Virginia I went to where you could pay like $300, spend a half hour in a hot tub with a stripper. I'm like, no,
How fun.
for a half hour.
That's actually not bad.
For 30 minutes on a
Just
hot
buy
tub?
a fucking hooker.
Well, I'm not. Listen, I'm not
Right?
saying that, but if you'd asked me what that would cost, I would expect them to charge a lot more.
Yeah.
In West Virginia, though?
Yeah.
Listen, there. No, I'm not gonna play like there's just only ugly people down south.
And didn't put it back. And you let Oso get hold of the handbook.
Handbook when?
How does she know all this shit?
Never trust the living. We cannot have a routine haunting like yours provide proof that there is existence beyond death.
Why?
Coach, where's the men's room? Yeah.
I'm not your coach. He survived.
Unfortunate.
What's that curfew around here?
Will you get out of here? It's all right, get downstairs. Men's room, are you kidding? I can read signs. I'll be right back.
Maybe this was all a bad idea.
I didn't say anything. Oh, who are we kidding, Charles? You've never had a bad idea.
Yeah?
Really?
Yeah.
He got married to you.
Oh,
His ex-wife died, right?
Lydia. Snakes, ghosts,
Shrimp.
family ties. You got other things to worry about. Maxi things coming.
I'm like, dude, go away. Like,
Ghosts.
Yeah.
I can only do so much. You can do it. It's just that they arrange their environment. I know just as much about
He's not wearing red anymore.
interior design.
what?
I believe that when he says that he knows about as much of the supernatural as he does interior design.
That is a statement that I can agree with.
Yep.
She's writing her a note.
Utterly.
Don't do it. You'll become a civil servant.
By the time you read this, I will.
She deals with some heavy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no problem. Like,
They're keeping
around
it light,
suicide.
though.
Yeah, they do.
Having vomited
I love how she keeps like changing it to sound more
Yeah.
dramatic.
river.
Plummeted from the 10-foot drop.
Killed them.
Yeah.
It did because they were trapped inside a car and
True.
drowned.
What are you going to do? To scare them. I
Oh.
want to make sure it's not some silly parlor trick.
I'll go first.
Tim Burton's music is always good, though.
Yeah.
Like, even if his movies aren't.
Yeah.
Just, is this a Danny Elfman? Did Danny Elfman do this one?
Now you.
Oh, I can't remember who I said. No, there was some kind of toy or something that I think I remember
Oh, yeah.
from these
Oh,
faces they
I
made.
love how he has to look through his eyeball fingers.
Yeah.
And don't forget the photographs and the damn handbook.
Yep, sure was. Danny Elfman.
Nice. Nice.
Naturally. Could have guessed that.
I didn't think we survived that crash.
How did you guess?
Of course they're dead like us.
No, I mean, they're gone, split out of here, afterlife kids.
Are you a ghost too?
I'm the ghost with wolves, man. You know, you look like somebody I can relate to. Maybe you could help me get out of here, you know, because I gotta tell you, this death thing,
Yum.
it's just too creepy.
It's just too creepy.
I got these friends on the outside that I said I'd meet, you know, and that's the kind of thing I could be there in person, you know. So I was just wondering, could you help me get out of here? Why? Well, you know, hey, you probably got your reasons.
None of my fucking business.
Yeah.
Just why?
Over there, that maybe we can talk or something. But, you know, in order to do that, you gotta say my name 3 times.
What's your name?
Well,
Why not?
you know why? Because if I tell you, you tell your friends are calling me on the horn all the time. I gotta show up at shopping centers for openings.
Why can't he say his own name?
It's part of his curse.
Living hell. But maybe you have a pen. Maybe we can. Oh, I know. You have to place your rate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know really why you can't say his name.
2 words. First word, 2 syllables. I don't know what your signal is.
Turn around and look behind you. Alright, how are you?
Beetle.
Okay.
Breakfast, orange beetle, beetle breakfast. Beetle
Boy,
drink.
you suck at this, lady.
I love how he's like picking his ear and then like just offhandedly like eats whatever it was.
Beetlejuice.
You said it twice. Just say it once more.
It was you, wasn't it? The snake.
Oh, what's the you get in your imagination? Just say it.
Nah.
I want to talk to Barbara.
No, you don't need Barbara. Just say it.
I mean, does he look like somebody you can fucking trust?
Right, yeah.
I mean, and he's being very
forceful.
Yeah.
Chicks
Super
love that though, right?
suspicious.
Oh yeah.
They love assertive men.
Fuck yeah.
Especially when you insert your penile into their vagina.
When they want it consensually, of course.
No.
That's not being assertive, Michael.
Sure.
Nah, yeah, that's what it sounded like to me.
There is a place and time for assertion. That was not it.
Controversial
and insertion.
So you know who did the voice of that guy in Halloween Tree?
Nimoy, Spock, space.
It's
tree.
the movie that put us on to rape and suicide, okay? Blame the movie, this PG movie.
Yeah.
That explains why I am how I am.
Spock, live long and prosper. I can even do it. The live long
Me
and
too,
prosper
kid.
hand.
Being dead really doesn't make things any easier.
Listen to her on this.
I mean, you're all just making it hard, really.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks kind of fun to me.
No bills. That's cool.
It's neat, right?
Taxes. It's pretty dope.
Look however you want.
Can make your body into whatever shape you want, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would suck. No intoxic.
I mean,
Still
no
able to watch
intoxicants
all the
would suck.
movies.
I haven't
and
really
stuff,
tried
I'm
that
sure.
many,
You still
so-
enjoy movies and books.
Yeah.
I know Ursa would be upset he couldn't pay taxes anymore, though.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't work anymore, guys.
Ursa has IRS shirts. But yes, love the
Yep.
IRS.
Super pro
I heart
IRS.
IRS.
I heart IRS.
Oh no,
They're destroying your shit.
We've got Ed Cornwall, the head of the Wax Museum, dedicated to 50 great moments of the paranormal here in Thanksgiving Park.
I don't like this business pitch.
He's the genius who gave us the Talking Horse Hallmark Sunstone.
they got a whole model.
Got a whole model, got a printed signs.
To sponsor the insect zoo here in the old hardware store.
He could do an entire. Okay, so he, quote unquote, could do this whole model thing, but couldn't make a decent looking poster.
Well, he didn't make the model, right?
He didn't
Right,
do. Yeah.
but he is
Yeah, I think they found the model
he is
afterwards.
supposed to be like presenting this like he did it.
Are they here yet?
Charles, we're here to see some ghosts.
Yeah,
They're
bitch.
not here.
Every time she says that, the paint peels and some wild creature tries to kill us.
But we have these pictures, Lydia. No, really. They said they might come back and we could all live here if you agreed not to tease them or make them do stupid pranks. She has such a tendency to overreact. Don't worry, we're not relying on her.
Man, looks like a candy cane.
Also,
Wonder why.
Don't know. I'm kind of wondering that. It's like, what?
Yeah, we're starting to get more like red collars and stuff now.
Yeah, the red is building up in
Yeah.
a lot of, but the
Don't have blues.
is dad still? Yeah, there is. There's been some
Yeah, a lot
blue
of
creeping
blues.
in.
It'll be tricky, but
That is a weird progression. That probably means something.
I'll bet.
I'll give you that.
Thank you.
He'll get it.
Whenever you figure it out, let me know.
I worry about it. You can't even change a tire.
Ooh, burn.
I'll be needing something personal of theirs.
I have to go to the Goodwill.
She's like, I got some shit.
Like, actually, I kept something. Hang on.
You got a whole model set behind you.
Yeah, that's pretty personal.
Yeah.
Not for her though.
Yeah.
The wedding clothes.
Oh, damn.
The words.
Is it just me or does that feel like a low blow?
What?
Totally.
Getting their wedding clothes and stuff.
Yeah. It's pretty personal though.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's
Like,
super personal.
you're dead, so let me get your happiest day and like make you relive
Turn it against
this
you.
in a negative way.
That's how I try to get my enemies.
That's how you try to get
Earlier,
me too.
you guys were talking about how Beetlejuice isn't in this movie that much, and it's named after him. He was on set even less because I was just doing some research, and V. Neal, the makeup artist, said that Michael Keaton only had to be on the set for 2.5 weeks
Wow.
for this entire movie.
Wow.
Damn.
No kidding.
That's a
Short
wonder
gig.
for an actor.
I
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
love this
Wonder
scene
gig,
though.
man.
How much did
Hell,
he make
he's
for this
making
role? I wonder.
He's making millions in revenue after this.
Oh,
thing.
true.
That is a beautiful wedding dress.
You're next, bitch.
Oh,
We got green, we got red. It's becoming a Christmas movie all of a sudden.
Yeah.
As flies the lizard.
That's all it takes to be a Christmas movie, right, Ben?
As goblin visitor. The spell. The buried, dead and slain. Rise again.
Bro, how like freaked out would you be though?
all right.
Especially if they started rotting out
Oh my gosh.
right in front of us.
Damn.
I don't know. I just picked up the
I
book.
don't know. I just started fucking reading from this book.
How many movies have they taught that lesson? Just don't read from a book, damn it.
Don't read.
Don't read.
Reading is bad for you.
What do we got? We got The Mummy. We got
Yep.
this.
Yep.
Charm.
Evil Dead.
Charm does that.
I want to watch The
Evil
Mummy.
Dead.
Something
Yeah.
fierce. That movie is amazing. It's one of my favorites.
I don't know how many
Mummy?
times.
Watch it this weekend.
Goosebumps does it too.
Yeah, I've been saying we should do that for a while.
Oh, fuck
That's a
yeah.
good one.
I want to do it last year when Brendan Fraser was all in the news. I want to do like a special on the Mummy, but we never did.
Ooh.
Is he sitting on their graves?
You think of it as a major inconvenience, okay? We both get something, I get out. You get to say you're hitched to the most eligible bachelors and Valentino came over. We're even, babe.
Okay, just help them.
I wonder how far he would go if he never got put back. Like, if no one, you know?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Pretty evil dudes. I don't know.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice.
He delivered that line just so
Uh-huh.
spot on, especially with
yeah.
his hand movements and everything. It's just like,
Yep. The pose, the facial expression.
he nailed it.
Yeah.
And that was the line that was just the line in the pose that became just
That's a great theme
immortal
song.
is the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
You're correct. It is kind of the line
That would be
he
scary
was
as
known for.
fuck.
I feel real good about myself. You know what I mean? So, without further delay. Welcome to Cultober. You see you're a natural being. I'm not giving to the boy business, man. Come on, little person.
He reminds me of ICP.
Don't put that on Michael Keaton, okay?
Just saying.
He's not going chicken hunting.
Oh, God, no.
Reminds me of the game show. Dude's like,
chaos.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
I would just really love to know what the fuck they put on all the walls and whatnot, because it looks like that like 3D type spray paint that you use in science fair projects. Yes.
Bullshit they
Yeah, the
put on
fake
everything.
stone spray paint.
I
Yes.
thought about that. That's heinous. And they like do all this like god awful like metal work, but they spray the wooden like frame of the staircase just with that stone. I'm like, you couldn't have done anything cooler with that.
No.
I don't think they want it to be cool. They want it to look ugly and
Yeah, because I mean, look at all of her like sculptures and
Yeah.
shit. They're hideous. So she has horrible taste.
It's terrible.
I just want you two to know you're welcome in our house anytime you want to come over. In the meantime, the dowry's on me, Dad.
Oh, fuck that.
I really wish that it kept him in his black and white suit because I absolutely hate this outfit.
Yeah. This here.
Yeah.
The red and the red.
Yeah, now they're all in red.
They are. God damn. There is some meaning to this color going on that I wish I.
So just so everyone
Looked it up. There really isn't much
No?
meaning to. Yeah, I was looking into it. I was reading about it. There isn't much rhyme or reason as to why it's striped or why she's in a red dress. Apparently, it was just because it looked cool.
Interesting.
All her art's coming to life.
So just the application of color theory, then I guess. Just matching.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the artwork.
Well, fair enough.
I mean, it could be a subconscious thing on their part too. Like,
No, it's just, but yeah, what he liked.
I know, but some people may just be drawn to that for their subconscious feeling of that.
I'm trying to steal all Eric's joy right now. Don't mind me.
And a gray is the is the person
thought
of the
too,
piece.
yeah.
Nobody says the B word. Come on. Do you take this woman?
I actually think he might actually show up in the cartoon.
This guy?
Yeah. I feel like he did. I could be wrong. It's been a long time.
Sure, yeah.
I'm totally modeling my wedding dress after her red wedding dress. It's so beautiful. I love it.
I'm Lydia Dietz and I'm of sound mind. The man next to me is the one I want. You ask me, I'm answering. Yes, I love that man of mine.
Yes, I love that man of mine.
You can still talk without your teeth, sir.
Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
Like, bitch, say faster.
You know, he's not as violent with her as he is with the guy.
Yeah, because he's a romantic at heart.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you knew this was happening.
Why can't he just scream? Like, scream it out. Beetlejuice!
Did he ever mention why him getting married was so imperative? Like, why he's so insistent on marrying her?
Just that it would allow him to stay in the realm of the living permanently.
Okay.
For some reason.
Hey, he didn't write the rules. He said that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Pulls out a ring still on somebody's finger.
Truck's red.
Yep. Truck is red.
Just tamed a fucking tremor.
Graboid.
Whatever.
Cultured. He's cultured.
She throws her wedding bouquet down there like, fuck
Bye!
Absolutely fuck him.
Now they can see him.
Well, it's because they believe now.
I don't think it's really much in the way of belief.
Well, I mean, Lydia said that they don't usually get to, like, they overlook the strange and unusual. So
That's also true.
So now that they're not overlooking it, they might be able to see it.
What time is it, huh?
It's about 3:30, I guess.
Give it a year. Well, did you get the paints?
Yes, and I took pictures of the new town hall for you, too. Are you doing that science test? It was gross. They wanted me to dissect a frog. I told them no way. I said it was against my religion. So I got a suit. How about the math test?
See, she's got parents now.
Yeah.
Got
Even though
parents.
hers are still around.
I got an A. So,
No.
I don't know. Gotta see on the science test.
Adam, teaser, you never got an A in science. Come on.
Well, I suppose.
Aww.
This is where our copyright strike comes
Yep.
in.
Copyright strike.
Just talk
incoming.
over it. It'll never happen.
Yep.
So, la la la, YouTube, you don't hear it. La 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 la.
At least it's at the end.
Yep.
Yep.
We're talking over it. Yeah. You
What
can't
a weird
copyright
thing to
strike
want,
us.
though. I just find this
Can't
to be
copyright strike us.
Because she can, like, go up in the air and
right.
shit.
Don't copyright strike on video.
I just found it like a weird thing to want.
Copyright strike
Always
video.
did.
Don't
copyright strike the video.
Don't
copyright strike because of this.
Okay, I won't delete
we're
you.
getting copyright struck. It's definitely a copyright strike.
Content ID already picked that up.
Unless we talk over it, doesn't matter. Yep, copyright strikes. They can't copyright strikes. We're talking over it.
We're commenting on the art.
Yeah,
We
we're
are-
commenting on it. It is not a
Commentary.
copyright strike.
Educational critique.
Don't
Go
copyright
fuck
strike
yourself,
it.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Just kidding. We love you. Please boost us.
No,
in your
we don't love you. Go fuck yourself. That was legitimate.
Yep.
But still boost us in your algorithm.
Please give us a boost. We could use it.
Like Susan Wojcicki, I hope
Yeah,
you sit on a fucking
9,000.
hot poker, you bitch.
Number 4.
The thing is, he used to be on the other side of this. So
He
now
did.
he's here,
Uh-huh.
so-
Yeah.
Yep.
Let me ask you something. How do you get him down so small? Hey, there goes Elvis. You okay?
Not slick at all. This guy that's shrunk, he's like, you shouldn't have, man.
Yeah,
Really
he's like,
shouldn't.
I've seen this.
Oh, got him.
Wow! It's probably like the worst looking thing in the whole film, honestly.
That's probably the worst looking.
Like everything else looked really
They
good.
ran out of budget by then.
And there's the football player.
Hey, look, no more copyright.
Yeah, yep.
Don't
still
copyright.
Copyright. As
Don't
long as the song's
copyright.
playing, we're getting copyrighted. Unless we talk over it.
Okay, it's done. Shut it off.
Sorry, guys, we gotta.
Mike.
Shut it off, Mike.
So we can
Shut it off, Mike.
Because we don't want to get copyright struck.
Mike, shut it off.
Just gonna like
Every second.
our
Any goddamn time you're ready, Mike.
It's just going on and on.
Holy fucking shit, Mike!
Yeah, thanks for listening to Watch Along.
Well, I'm glad nobody's actually going to get to hear this because it's going to be copyrighted because Michael will get off his ass.
Yeah, it's copyright struck right
It's all
about
your
now.
fault.
It's showtime.
Yep, we get copyrighted strike. Copyright strike. Mute
Oh,
it.
that
Mute
stupid bitch.
Mute it. All right.
Do this in the next area thing.
Bumper.
Hey, come here. I got something good for you.
And there it was, our Cultober Halloween special watch along.
Copyright free.
Copyright free.
Allegedly.
Non-infringement.
Beetlejuice. Hopefully you all had a good time watching along with us. Now it's time we rate Beetlejuice.
Got rate Beetlejuice, huh?
Yeah. So Mike, I'm gonna throw it at you since we do the clockwise thing.
Yeah.
Mm.
You threw it kind of across the clock,
Yeah.
but that's fine. I don't know. Beetlejuice. What do I want it to be? It's a 5. 5 eyeball fingers. I'm 5.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's a classic. I don't. For anything you would dislike about it is what it was made to do, I guess.
Right,
If that makes sense. Like if you don't like it, it means it's just not your style. It missed your mark. It's not your.
It's not the fault of the film.
Yeah, it's not the fault of the film. It's
You
not
just-
really a fault on you. You just don't like it, I guess.
Yeah.
Because it is kind of goofy. It's not really.
So you're saying that's subjective?
Yeah, it's definitely subjective, like your culture. Like,
Yeah.
but
God,
yeah,
we really got to talk about definitions someday. These words you guys are using.
what is culture? But no, it gets 5 out of 5 eyeball fingers from me. It's a classic. You can watch it all the time. I can't think of a time where I wouldn't just have it on. Even
Yeah. Yeah. I watch it throughout the year. I've watched it a few times.
yeah.
I think I watched it a couple weeks ago.
All right, Bailey.
Bailey.
Oh,
Bro,
Oh, ain't no one
well,
got-
you wasn't in the
God
last
damn
2
it.
things we recorded today.
What are you rating it?
I am rating it 5 out of 5 sandworms.
Sandworms.
Oh, damn it. That was a good one. All right.
I can change it if you
No,
it's
no,
set-
there's no
set in
take-backsies.
stone.
I tried that once. They wouldn't let me.
No, there's no take backsies.
5 out of 5. I've loved this film since I first saw it. It feeds my inner emo / gothic chick.
You're a sad
fantasies.
boy. We get
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Sad boy shit. You're on.
I have a character I can get really, really close to in Miss Ryder in this, movie. So I absolutely love it. I don't think there's very many downsides. Like Mike said, it's just mainly anything that you can say bad about it is just what they had to work with at the time. So there's nothing they could really do to make it much better than that.
So Bailey.
Yeah.
It's you now.
Oh, okay. I'm going to give it 5 out of 5 red wedding dresses. You guys
Go.
didn't hear it, but the rest of the room heard it because I realized Ben and I's mic was off for about a quarter of the movie. So
Yikes. Well,
you guys
letting her
did
hold
not
it.
hear.
Yeah, you should let her hold the mic.
Why do you have headphones?
He could not
I was
hear
watching the
us.
movie. Other people were talking. How am I supposed to notice an absence? I don't
Ben
know.
looks over at me and he goes, "You realize this mic has been turned off?" And I was like, "Oh shit!"
So you don't let her operate the microphone. I don't let Anna drive. We're learning our lessons.
We are learning lessons.
You'll learn it.
But I do very much love that red wedding dress. However, back to Beetlejuice. I loved Beetlejuice. I loved it the first time I watched it. I actually watched it for the first time very, very recently. I think it was 2 or 3 Halloweens ago.
Oh, wow.
I haven't seen anything, have
I lived under a rock for a very long time.
With Patrick Starr.
Yeah, with Patrick Starr.
Oh, I believe it.
I do have all the SpongeBob DVDs at home at my mom's house.
That you've seen.
That I've seen. But yeah, 5 out of 5 red wedding dresses. Very, very entertaining. Loved it. Loved the cinematography. Loved the set design as well. The way the house changes and then goes back to normal at the end. It's very interesting. It's very cool to see. It's interesting because I like to think about architecture and stuff like that. So thinking how that can be done practically is very cool for me. But 5 out of 5 red wedding dresses.
Nice.
Is the mic on?
Is the mic on, Ben?
It is.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna give it 5 out of 5 handbooks for the recently deceased.
Nice.
Okay.
This is an awesome movie. It's got Michael Keaton doing the best. I don't know why that threw me, but probably doing his best. I have to agree with him. It's probably his best movie.
Yeah.
He's just clearly having the time of his life playing this character.
Yeah.
He's going apeshit. He's all over. He's chewing scenery left and right. The supporting cast is all good at what they're there for. Catherine O'Hara plays a wonderful bitch the whole time.
Yep.
Winona Ryder, I think this was her first movie. If not, it was damn close.
It's pretty early, at least.
Yeah, it's at least very early on in her career. She does some heavy lifting for being as young as she is.
Oh,
She
yeah.
does it really well.
Agreed.
Danny Elfman doing the score, which is always good for a Tim Burton film. This is back before Tim Burton was a sellout and a lazy hack. So,
Yep.
it's
Where he was
top-notch
shill.
stuff.
Yep.
No, Beetlejuice is a classic for all the reasons.
I give this movie 5 out of 5 dead, confused
Hold on, Anna's
players.
destroying everything.
Anna just fucked
Anna,
shit up.
what the fuck?
Literally 5 other people walk over this, and she's the one.
I literally walked over it 8 times.
Nothing stopped though. Go ahead.
All right.
You're the worst.
Just because
Okay.
Gypsy isn't here doesn't mean he's destroying it.
Right? She does not need those paws.
I give it 5 out of 5 dead, confused football players.
It's a good one.
As a makeup artist, a person that makes their own costumes, a performer, and just a painter, an illustrator, everything in this movie is fascinating. It takes immense amount of creativity. If you watch the movie, there's not a single thing that hasn't been fucked with or touched, which takes a shit ton of work to produce set work and concept art like that. Just the makeup's so well done. I love it. And every time I watch it, I watched it when I was really young and you don't really get a lot of it. And every time I watch it, I find something new, just like a weird thing that Beetlejuice says, or a weird inside, a little joke that they make. So yeah, I really enjoy this movie more and more every time I watch it.
Nice.
That's always so much fun when you can go back and watch a movie over and over and over again and still find new things about it that you like. That's always my number one.
I feel like every time I watch, I notice something new about it, or notice a new line or a new little piece of the set. But I'm going to give it 5 out of 5 Zagnut bars.
There you go.
I like to dig deep on these. So I'm going to, I give it 5 out of 5 because I love this movie so much. I mean, I have a lot of I have the poster in my living room and stuff. And I just like this movie a lot. It always sets the mood for Halloween, and it's just a fun movie in general. I watch it all year round. It's just a fun movie. It always puts me in a good mood.
Eric, tell us about the symbolism.
The symbolism.
Beetlejuice Christ.
Yeah, so we have ourselves another Christ figure.
God.
You can see the hero's journey playing out across the
What do the worms represent?
hell.
The devil.
Okay. That is easy.
Yeah.
Phallic
yeah.
symbolism.
They're getting fucked in the afterlife. That's what that means.
Giant unrepentant sausage.
Oh, I had one. 5 out of 5. Oh,
Come on, pull
I
it.
lost what I had.
Pull it.
Damn it. 5 out of 5 trucks in the river. Vehicles in the river, I guess.
in the river.
Car in the river. I know. I lost it. There's a red
Yeah.
truck at the end. I got confused. 5 out of 5 red trucks in the river.
It was a yellow car.
You would have lost. They got lost in symbolism.
I did. I was too drawn into the allegory. Whew. Yeah, no, it's this movie is great. Just like what we were talking about with the set and the props. The performances are amazing. The story is a really simple but tight story. Everyone's got understandable motivations. It plays out like a theater production. Actually,
Oh, yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It really does.
Got kind of the one.
Man, I would love to go see this on stage.
They did
Oh,
make a
yeah.
musical of it.
God.
I've also noticed, watching it this time, that it only really takes place in an office and in a house.
Yeah.
Other than the 1 or 2 times that they're on Saturn and at the beginning of the movie where they're out and about, the rest of the movie, it's basically in just 2 small-ish sets relative to but it builds such a big world.
Yeah, you have the Afterlife does a lot of heavy lifting.
Oh, I
That is
love
true.
the Afterlife. I love the Afterlife.
Yeah, you can look through the windows and see all the stuff out there.
But they do get a lot of mileage out of there, like just a few different sets. So it just this movie blows a lot of modern movies out of the water.
They got a lot of mileage out of their title character who's barely.
Hell yeah, they did. So they can tell they got a lot of mileage out of. A lot of hard work went into this movie that I don't necessarily believe goes into a lot of movies that come out today along these lines.
I agree.
There we have it. Ursa, what are your thoughts?
I will give it 5 out of 5 models towns.
Oh, cute.
That was an easy one. Yeah.
Nice. Good one.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing
one.
I can say.
It's not as good as a red truck in a river, but nothing bad you can say about it.
I said there's nothing I can say that hasn't already been said.
Yeah.
Getting to go last, you know?
Well, when this happens, we always try to dig. What was if you had to give it a critique? I guess. What do we have?
Mine would have been I would have liked to see Beetlejuice more.
Yeah, that's an easy one. More Afterlife stuff. I'd love to see more Afterlife. I'd like to see a whole movie in the Afterlife. I think it'd be awesome.
That would
2
be cool.
seasons, 11 episodes.
2 seasons, 11 episodes.
I wish they would have. I didn't like his outfit for the wedding. I just don't think it was as good as the iconic striped suit. I think if you've got something that looks that good on the character of the actor, why fuck with it?
Right.
Yeah.
I would have just wrote it out the whole way.
I guess that ending's pretty funny, but I guess it could have been something. I don't even know what.
Yeah, maybe seeing them get the hang of the afterlife a little bit more would
Yeah.
have been something they could have added to this movie.
Yeah, like where they cut to them just cutting their heads off.
Yeah.
It's like show how they discovered you could do that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I don't know if it'd been funny to see him become the assistant of what's her name? Juno again. Just like he'd be in there, she'd give him shit again or whatever.
There you go. We could have done with a little more of her too. Just a little bit more. Oh yeah.
True. Yeah.
Well, that's a good point.
True. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a
but
good
it would have
point.
been
Only
interesting
3
to see a
visits.
Juno Beetlejuice like kind of back and forth.
Yeah. That's what's gonna suck too. Like,
Why
they
did
do
he lose his
redo
job
this.
the first time? Did they go into that?
They didn't. She just said that.
Yeah.
No, but his personality might just speak for itself on that one. They might have just been like, we don't need to delve into that. Look at him.
I mean, even when she was like, they started to say his name, she's like, shut up.
Yeah, you don't even want that juju on you.
Yeah, not even.
And that's probably why he stopped working for her. It's like
Yeah.
he just was too much. And then as time went on, he was just like, well, fuck it. I'm going to do it all. So
well, they
that's
kind of imply that his job was recently lost.
Yeah.
Because, he's cruising through and he says, I need to find a new job.
That's
Kinda
right.
Wasn't all that long ago.
That's a good point.
Yeah. His job title is a bioexorcist.
Yep.
Bioexorcist.
Yep. But there we have it. That was Beetlejuice, our Cult Talk Net Cultober Halloween special.
Yay!
And they got a 5 out of 5 across the board.
Yeah, it did. That was
I think that's the first time
we've
we've done that.
Yeah.
There's 8 of us and give 5 out of 5.
Yeah, that's no shocker though.
Nah, that was no shocker. I'm glad we found it. We decided on this movie because we was thinking of what to follow up Trick or Treat with for a Halloween special. I think this was a good pick.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think there you have it. Happy Halloween, everyone. Happy Cultober. From all of us here at Cult Talk Net crew, make sure you follow us on @CultTalkNet across the board. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and all the other Cult Talk Net shows on all your favorite podcast platforms. Cult of Lore, Cult of Campbell, and Cult Talks Conspiracy. Woot woot. Yes. And there you have it. I've been Ty.
Eric.
Ursa.
Michael.
Anna. Bailey.
And Michael again.
Fuck you, Michael. You know what? No. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm Evan.
Fuck you. That's how we end.
love you all.